man, I've been sick. I'm sorry. So, he's gonna check on it. Hopefully, it gets sent out like today or tomorrow, man. Because I ordered it
I
last
don't want to
week.
be a Debbie Downer, but if it's still in China, you got to be
You're gonna
waiting
have
for at least 4 years.
Yeah, because you know who is in charge in the White House.
Oh no. This is something that I got from a Transformer community member.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
Is
Hey,
it that
Chris.
is it that Optimus Prime cod piece that you've been waiting for?
No. So
Because Mike can make you one.
Yeah, I'll make you a cod piece.
You just need
Very
your
small.
sizes, and then that way you can 3D print it to scale.
speaking of 3D printing, Chris, what's up, man? Thanks you. Thanks you.
just
I can,
3D print
thanks
too?
you for coming by. I really appreciate your time. Very good. Callie, what's up, Callie? What's up, baby? Yeah, dude. Tonight we're just kicking it, man. There's no agenda. There's no topic. The topic might come up and we'll talk about it.
I don't know. Should we call some people up? They're probably at YouTube right now.
This is what I'm gonna do. This is exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. Let me see if I can do this. Because you know what? Why not? I'm in this kind of a mood tonight.
You're in
Hey,
the slow mood?
call up Don, my boyfriend.
Oh no, Don's at he's at a con.
It don't
What
start
time
till
is he at?
tomorrow.
Yeah. Call him. Call my love Dawn.
Ooh.
What?
What?
Just call my love Dawn.
No,
Oh,
Don.
oh.
Don's at a thing, dude.
You're at a thing.
I'm at a thing, but Don's at a thing. How do I pin this? I'm
So
gonna
what,
pin this.
what
Oh, there you go.
inspired you to join the online community tonight, my friend?
Yeah, what happened?
Because you've been skipping out on us for like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
you've been AOL.
AOL.
You've been ghosting the button.
What? So I've been America Online, Mike.
Yeah, you've been gone.
So here's the thing. Like, weekends is tough because family, right? And Saturday, especially Saturday nights, you guys. So when you guys stream on Saturday nights, it's very difficult because I'm out doing family stuff. There's a family party, or we're out having dinner, or we're just doing something. Sunday night was a lot easier for me to join you guys, but Saturday is a lot more difficult. And then tonight, well, I'm not gonna lie, there's no family here tonight except for Erica. So my girlfriend Mimi, she's in Sacramento with her friend, hanging out with her. She's been there for the last few days. Our kids, they're with their other parent. Mimi's sister, she's like, I work, so I'm just gonna stay at home. So Mimi's sister and I, we're the only ones at home. And I'm like, I'm gonna go hang out with the fellas. That's what I'm doing. You know, with the fellas.
Oh, you don't want to make stepbrother, stepsister content?
Oh, we're watching.
where
Shut
you
up,
at?
Red.
That's so
Oh my God.
Red, you are
Why? Why?
Family friendly.
Family
Don't pick your
friendly.
nose.
Hashtag family friend. Watch, that's gonna be the hashtag for a giveaway later on. Watch. Hashtag family friendly.
I think the giveaway hashtag should be
Oh no, I think tonight Red has already solidified that family friendly is gonna be.
No,
our
no,
theme
that's
for
Mark.
tonight.
That's on Mark.
Yeah, but you took it from Mark, and
Oh,
it's because of you. You inspired Mark to give that to us. Like,
Eman,
Oh,
what are
you
you
know,
doing?
because we're not influencers.
Eman, what are you drinking?
we're
Villains.
villains.
We're villains.
Exactly. What's up, Box?
What you drinking?
I am drinking a soda made out of hops and alcohol.
Yeah.
Come on.
yes.
There we go.
Yeah, it's cultivated
Lagunitas
sweet sweat.
Maximus. So tonight's stream, if my channel gains enough, volume and whatnot, and I'm able to, get all of the subscribers and the watch, that this hangout is not gonna get monetized because we're gonna do some shit tonight. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna have some fun, and I expect full audience participation. Full audience participation.
So I'm gonna have you sit on a speaker and I'll just do
No, you know what? No, just with that voice right there, you have to do like the beginning to was it End of the Road, where Mike just talks.
Oh, you want
Hey,
me
baby.
to do
Hey,
the Mike
baby.
Perry?
Hey, baby.
Please come back.
I know
No.
you. Yeah, please come back. I know you hurt me,
Come
but it's
back.
okay. I just want you to come back.
gonna swallow my pride, say I'm sorry.
Say, Luke, I'm your father. Do it.
Luke.
Luke, I am your father.
So the funny thing about that is he doesn't say, Luke, I'm your father. He says, no, I am your father. No, that's not
Luke's
true.
like, I'm a one.
That's
No,
impossible.
No, you look.
Such your
Eman,
feelings, you
Eman,
know 'tis be true.
Eman, look. No. My arm.
Oh.
Yeah, we are. This is. I'm not worried about monetization with this one. Why are
You guys are making money off of this?
What?
Wait, you're not?
No.
Nope.
No, I'm not
We're
either.
doing it.
I'm not
it's
either.
clever.
I'm not making any money off of this. there's no monetization on this.
Making money as
I make guest appearances.
You
is
make
what I
hair
do.
porn. That's what you do.
I do make hair porn. It's been a while. It's been a while.
Fans only hair porn.
You guys know he was in the new Minecraft movie.
He was. He's the stunt cock.
The little cock, you said?
Stunt cock. Well, the stunt
okay.
little cock. The little stunt cock.
The stump cock, stupid.
Yeah.
Get it right.
Oh, I'm so happy.
When
I joined
Eman
you
wants to
guys.
make gay movies.
This
Yeah.
made my work week so much better because work was hell.
Look, work.
Well,
Look, that's why we do. That's why we do what we do. Is because we're escaping. We're escaping that, right?
Yeah, reality.
Man, it feels good hanging out with you guys, man. I see Vogs and I jump on with. Honestly, I've hung out with Vogs more than I've hung out with you two.
Yeah,
That
you were on Trev.
Yeah.
Dude, Trev got some bangers.
Boo this man. Boo!
Hey,
this man.
Hey.
Boo!
hey, look, easy there, Sunshine. All right, Sunshine. That's another one. Vogs, pal, chief, sport, Sunshine. We got to throw that one in there too.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, Eman has new friends. He
Bud.
has other friends than us, Michael.
Yeah, he
and
forgot
he's
about
got
that.
other inside jokes that we're not inside of.
I was there in the beginning of the long hair.
Remember, you guys are the other friends. Remember that.
Other friends.
You guys are the other friends. So Vogs, hey, Miss So, the peaceful observer.
What's
Our
up?
third co-host on our Saturday show, the So Villainous and Evil.
I like it.
So
I like
villainous
it.
and evil.
So Vogs, just a little background. Red, I've known since junior year in high school.
Your junior year, my sophomore year, and we stole your cable box from your little house party.
Yeah, asshole.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of other stuff, and I slept with Mike.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. Yeah. And Eman has been known to borrow condoms.
You know what clips always stuck in my head? I don't know how
Hopefully
I thought
not
of
that
this.
one.
Watch.
no,
That's
not that.
someone's gonna clip that clip.
I'm super.
I slept with Mike.
As you guys could tell, I'm super ADHD. Whatever. I always think of the clip from the Goofy movie, the guy with the cheddar cheese. Cheddar.
You're on
Great
your own
clip.
there, Vaughn.
Huh?
Sorry.
I'm gonna have to send you that clip.
Sorry.
Man,
sorry,
I'm gonna have
sorry,
to
man.
send
I
you
didn't see
that
the
clip.
Goofy movie. I didn't see the Goofy
Man,
movie.
I'm gonna send you that clip.
That'd be fine. I want to be on your level, Vogs. I really do. Trust
I
me.
want to
I'm
be
on your
on
team.
your level.
I'm on Team Vogs. Just send me that clip.
I got you. I did get some
Ooh.
interesting books in there.
We'll talk about comics eventually.
I don't want to talk about ass porn. Okay?
We'll talk about comics eventually.
Put the microphone near your mouth, Michael.
I don't want to talk about ass.
Mike, hold on. Get closer to the mic again. Wait, hold on. Farther. Wait, closer. Wait, farther.
God, no.
Wait, closer. Wait, hold on, farther.
He wants to talk about ass.
Mike, why does it look like you're in the garage?
I'm not in the garage. I'm
Okay.
in my kitchen.
Oh, that's your kitchen. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
make us some food, Michael.
I know.
Well,
Go make me a
wow.
sandwich. God damn it. Oh, look. Don't worry about it. I'm in the garage too, Mike.
No.
Who else is having a frosty beverage with me tonight? Vox, are you a drinker? Do you drink? Do you partake in adult beverages?
I do.
Aren't you like 12?
Oh, I'm 30.
Oh, okay.
Close enough.
Well,
Oh,
Look,
you're
come
a
on.
baby in this
Are-
group right now.
Are
You're-
you 12? Yeah.
Kind of.
Why don't you go? Hey, Vog.
I remember my first beer.
And I remember my first beer too. wasn't
Vog,
called
go to the
beer then,
kitchen,
it was
get a
called
drink,
mead.
hang out with the fellas. We're gonna
Well, Mike, you were there. You were the first brewer.
Exactly.
like ever. I think you brewed like Jesus Christ's bread. Like
I did.
think
I baked it.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah, that's where he got the yeast from one of his hands.
1,000-year-old yeast.
Yeah, from the holy hands.
Jesus Christ, Red.
One for the family.
My holy hand.
It's for the family.
One for the whole family, man. Family show.
My goodness, man. So
I will show you what I'm drinking tonight.
oh,
Oh, he had to go to the refrigerator.
he had to go to the refrigerator and get.
It's called Rodler. It's a German version of a summer shandy. Lemonade and beer, perfect combo on a hot summer day.
Isn't that like a
Except it's still
Arnold
spring.
Palmer? Isn't that lemonade and beer?
No, Arnold Palmer's iced tea and lemonade.
Like I
Same
said.
thing.
Like I said.
Hey, it's still beer. Still beer.
I like it. He called it a.
Mike knew
It's a
Arnold
beer-
Palmer when he was baby Palmer.
Yeah,
like-
it reminds me
I
of
like
my
how he called it a
girlfriend.
Chianti. It's a Chianti.
Anger management, what's up?
Some fava beans and a nice Chianti. What's up,
no.
man?
What's up, Miss Soul, my
Yes.
girl?
Has everyone
Yes.
seen the new Tron trailer? You know what? That's a topic we can talk about.
Yeah, because I couldn't get the video to play last Sunday, Saturday.
Yeah,
so,
we-
You couldn't? Want me to pull it up? I can pull it up. Let's watch this trailer. Tron Ares trailer. Let's bring that up. Let's bring that bad boy up. Because
Eman, did you see
I'm not
the
gonna
new-
lie, I liked it. I thought it was pretty dope. Hold on.
Eman, did you see the new Predator little mini series they're gonna make?
Is it a
Yeah.
miniseries or is it a movie?
Or not mini series. It's a series on Hulu or something on Hulu. It looks
Yeah, I saw
phenomenal.
that trailer too. Someone brought it up. That looked pretty dope also.
It
But you know
looks
what? Screw
amazing.
it. Let's do this. Let's bring up the Tron trailer.
By the way, I like the backdrop, Optimus Prime.
Ah, you caught that, huh? Of course. All right, let's watch this.
Cyclist exceeding speeds of 120 miles per hour. Last seen heading northbound.
Unit 12, acknowledging dispatch. Already in pursuit.
Oh, I love the light bike.
I'm looking for something. Something I do not understand.
No, is that Clue, or is that the dad?
E-Man, I messaged you in the private chat.
Ready? Because there's no going back.
Okay, that looks
That
good.
God damn it!
sounds like
All right,
Jeff
I'm ready.
Bridges.
Come on, go ahead and play it again.
Why do you still have that so close to your computer, Red? Put it away. It's family friendly.
That sounded
Let me
like,
show.
that sounded like Jeff Bridges.
Yeah, it did sound like Jeff Bridges, but the question is it Jeff Bridges' character or is it Clue? You know, the program that he created.
Yeah.
But then like Jared Leto is playing Ares. So what I'm confused about with this is Tron was always revolved. Let me say it again. Tron was about a computer program back in the 80s, right?
Which Mike didn't like that first movie. Didn't watch the second one.
But it's a trip because it's like it was about Tron, but it wasn't about Tron. Like Tron was kind of like a side character. And then in the last movie, same thing. He wasn't the main character. Clue was like the main antagonist. Tron was like his
Minion.
person that he was controlling. Yeah, it was his minion, which really upset me because I'm like, this movie's name is Tron. It's not Clue. It's not Jeff Bridges' character.
Tron Legacy. So he's half the Tron that he was in the first movie.
He was not even less than that. So like people are like, Tron Legacy was amazing. It was beautiful. Honestly, Tron Legacy was a beautiful movie to watch as long as you just played the Daft Punk soundtrack in the background and not listen to the script. Like there was just something off about that movie that I just did not like. I love looking at it, but I'm not a fan of watching that movie.
I wonder if they're gonna go full circle and say what happened to Sam or whatever.
Well, if
Sam, there you go. Thank you.
Soundtrack instead of Daft Punk.
Yeah, this soundtrack is actually going to be done by Nine Inch Nails. And Trent Reznor can do electronica really well also. So I'm looking forward to this soundtrack as well. Honestly though, Daft Punk with Tron Legacy to this day, greatest soundtrack of all time. I will argue to death that is the greatest soundtrack, one of the greatest soundtracks
On
ever.
a side note, 9 Inch Nails was used on Jesus. Happy Easter.
Wow. Dang.
Lord, no, leave me alone. I'm not even asking for forgiveness from him. No. He's on his own. You do what you will with that one. You do what you will with that one. So there, yes, Miss. We saw the Tron trailer. Eli, what's up, baby? I get chills every time I watch it. How many times have you seen it, Miss So?
Yeah, let me tell you.
Look, Miss So's just like down.
It's coming to the real world. It invades the real world.
Yeah, they get out of the grid, and now they're in the real world. But if the girl and Sam can get out, what's to say that the programs can't get out now?
Yeah, what's the story's going to be about? Because Olivia Wilde's character is still in the real world, so.
Somewhere, right? But are they going to bring her back, right? I mean, I just feel like going from Tron to Tron Legacy, they left a lot of stuff out, and then from Tron Legacy to Ares, it feels like they're going to leave even more plot points out. So, like, I bet you Tron Ares is going to be another beautiful mess. I just have that feeling.
Microphone to mouth, Michael. Microphone to mouth.
I wonder how much the coin-operated game's going to cost.
Oh, we'll get into that one soon, man. We'll bring that up maybe later.
That was a good
I've watched it way too many times. I bet you have, Miss. So don't forget about the animated series was not bad. I think it was just really overlooked because it felt very kiddish.
Stylized.
The style wasn't too bad. Like it's
not
really anime style. It's
American
not like
anime.
But it was still pretty good. But the story was, it wasn't too bad.
What's y'all top 5 video games, shows, or movies?
We'll get into that. Hold on, we'll get into that.
I could do that.
We'll get into that in a little bit. I'm still in Tron Ares. Don't push me off my subject. God damn it! And I said that to God. That's right. That's right.
It's right there.
You're next.
He said you're next. He said you're next. Oh God.
Get on the batter's box.
But like I'm saying, I think Tron Ares is going to be another beautiful mess. I think it's going to be a beautiful movie to look at. It's going to be total eye candy, but I don't know about the story, And Jared Leto, even though he won an Oscar, he won that shit like 20 years ago. What has he done good since?
It's Morbin time.
Again, what has Jared Leto done that was good since his Oscar win?
30 Seconds to Mars.
And he hasn't won a Grammy for that yet.
Oh, I think he has that one hit I like so much. I forgot what it's called.
I keep forgetting that he's a musician too.
I
Which is
do
crazy.
too.
Well, he's got long hair. So.
He's got long. I don't want to offend people. Yes, he has long hair. Yes.
Well, I mean, he could also be a stunt cock too. You two have long flowing hair and a mustache.
Mustache. I like that. In the mustache.
In the mustache. Very fun.
Very fancy.
Hey, Red, you got a haircut. Let me see it.
I didn't get a haircut. I had to cut my appointment short in order to show up to this show.
Oh, wow.
I like it. I like the dedication. Like, there's legit no agenda tonight. You're like, I'm gonna come by and hang out. All my friends gotta hang out. We're gonna do this. Fuck yeah. Loyalty. I love it.
I was here at 6 o'clock. That's how loyal I am.
It was. Any new comics you guys excited about?
Oh,
Jose's asking. You know what? Let's get it. You know what? Yeah.
there's some
Hold
good
on.
ones that C2.
Aaron, don't worry about it. We'll get to this eventually. All right. Let's talk about comic books, you guys.
Yep.
Oh, they're
Vox
books
brought
with
up some
pictures
comics.
on them, and then there's like heroes and shit, and then there's like 100 years worth of comic. Yeah.
You like comic books with penises in them?
Oh, those two. Those are
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
You could read a whole paragraph once the penis is fully erect, right? And then
Yeah.
and then once it's back to flaccid, it's just one word.
Just here,
Yeah.
and then everything else. Here lies the body of redemption. Oh,
Yeah.
hold on. Can't
Yeah.
government name you?
Oh, you can use my government name.
We're not government naming. Red, what did you get? Comics. You're opening up something. What's going on there?
Hold on, my shipment came in. I probably bought some used books.
Red, you have a shitload of packages behind you that you can just do unboxings of right now. What's all that bubble wrap stuff right there?
Oh, yeah. There's a couple of Marvel
Couple?
Legends here.
That's not a couple.
Oh, there's plenty. I
That's
bought
a
3 of
shitload.
these. It's for you guys. I was gonna get for Christmas is a bunch of Stan Lee Marvel Legends.
Oh, I'm gonna completely forget what you said because I have ADHD, and when I get it in Christmas, I'll be like, "Oh my god, read that about me," and completely forget about this shit.
Or even, I love when Eman's like, oh god. Exactly.
Red, what are you opening? What do you get there? What is that? Talk to
hello.
us. Talk to us as
What's
you
in
open
the
it.
box?
Okay, this is a Gun Honey.
Oh, hey now.
Collision Course exclusive by Comic Corner. So my boy Brian Asher, and Transformers #1.
Ooh, that's
Hey,
like
man.
17th print.
Yeah, 17th print around there. Hey, they're coming up some nice ones.
They are. Oh, what's that? Is that the creme de la creme right there, or is
one?
that one that you have in your head?
No, that
Or
was
that's
it.
everything.
Yeah, that's two.
Fucking toss it behind you.
I put this stuff back already.
Toss it.
I do
Yeah.
have Transformers toys I need to get.
Oh my God, Red.
A goose.
Was that necessary?
A goose. That's from Liar Liar, for those who don't know. Vogs, you said that you had comics. You brought up the
I put
Batman.
them back already.
Okay. Mike,
Absolute Martian Manhunter. That's the only thing I.
that's the only thing. I still haven't gone to the comic shop this week. I gotta go. I'm gonna go tomorrow during lunch. I
At
gotta go
least
get
you
my
got-
Transformers number 18.
At least you got a comic shop near you. I don't have one near me anymore. Closest I got is Flying Colors. I got to drive across the bridge.
Well, the
Is-
porno
is
shop
flying-
near you, right?
What's
Is
that?
Flying Colors closer to you or Cape and Cowl?
Cape and Cal is further.
The
Flying
Subi's
Colors is
still open in
I used
Vallejo,
to have
right?
Zeppelin, but Zeppelin
Wait.
went out of business.
No. Wait. In Sassoon, there's a comic shop in downtown Sassoon. I think that's closer to you than Flying Colors.
Yeah, but that one is just so, and it's kind of dirty, and the guy's kind of a.
Just like the city of Sassoon. Oh.
You know when Red makes
Bada
himself
bing,
laugh,
bada boom.
it's glorious. So yeah, I haven't gotten anything yet, Jose. I'm gonna go tomorrow. I've been picking up. The only thing that I pick up, really, and it's just because I don't have the bandwidth, is Energon Universe, Ghost Machine Universe, and Tynan and Jeff Lemire books. That's really all I'm collecting now. Not because I don't like anything else. It's because I don't have the bandwidth. I wish I had the bandwidth for the Absolute Universe. Don't get me wrong. Like, I really want to dive into that. I read Batman 1 and 2, and I read Wonder Woman 1 and 2, and I thought those were really cool. And I'm hearing all the good things about Martian Manhunter, Green Lanterns. I heard Superman's okay, but DC's take on the alternate ultimate type universe with their absolute stuff. I'm hearing like amazing things about it. I'm a little jealous. I just don't have the bandwidth.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I've enjoyed it myself.
Are you
I don't
keeping
even
up
have
with
a
them,
pull-
Mike?
I
Are you
got
keeping
them
up
all.
with-
I'm all up with them.
I
Oh.
don't have a
Jane-
I don't have a pull list. I just go to my LCS whenever I can on Wednesdays because I have a part-time job. I do whatever shifts in. Either I pick up stuff that's new on Wednesdays if I'm off on Wednesdays, which is sometimes. Like next week, I'll probably go because I'm off next Wednesday and the Wednesday after that, ironically. But I also go through back issue bins.
What do you look for
Drinking-
with back issues?
Have you been drinking
Lots.
that lemonade all day?
I look for like the characters I like. Like, of course, I like Deadpool. I like Batman. I like Batgirl. I like Catwoman. I like Rogue. Those are my 5 favorites. And then it's funny because months ago I thought of you, Eman. I picked up another printing of Image Transformers #1, and I found a blank of it. So eventually, I want to get someone to do a cover of it and get Optimus Prime.
Let me recommend a buddy. His name is Don Aguilio, who's done covers for Spawn, and I would highly recommend going with him if
And
you
he's
How
want
much
to
does he
handsome.
charge?
Yes.
Does he charge a lot?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
But if
Um,
you're gentle,
It-
he'll give you
like
a discount. if you're gentle.
typically like a like
Just the tip.
150, about 150. He'll do like a full cover, I believe. But you want to reach out to him and ask him. But
Okay.
I think he's got fantastic work. Matter of fact, I sent him a book that I want him to do for me, and I'm waiting for it. Like I'm letting him do, take his time. I don't want to rush it. Because I understand. Some of these artists they have a lot of
Who's he
shit going on.
doing? Which Transformer?
What was that?
Who's he doing? Which Transformer?
Oh, I'm not telling anyone anything about that one.
Good.
Oh,
nice.
this is a secret.
It's microwave. No.
However, another person that you might want to look into too is Junker73 on Instagram. His name is Fabian. I've had him on the show, and he's done some amazing work. Like, and he doesn't charge a lot, but he should charge more. He does G1 Transformer style work almost perfectly like the cartoon. And it's really, really good. So if you want some Transformer work done from a Transformer artist, Junker73 on Instagram is the person that you really want to reach out to. I've submitted a couple of things from him, and I'm totally happy with what he's done. Like, he's really, really good. So
Nice.
Don Aguilio and Junker73, those are the two that I would recommend for that cover.
Cool.
Has somebody drawn you like one of their French girls yet?
Are you offering Red? Oh my.
Oh, you know I
Can't
don't
wait.
offer. You gotta do it in the nude, though, right?
Oh, I like how you tone down the voice.
In the
nude.
nude. In the nude.
In the nude.
I just want you to.
Oh, god damn it, Red.
Red killed the boss.
Why you gotta kill the dream, god damn it. I liked it when you were talking real loud.
One of the
I
guys.
love my
I-
new soundboard.
Never do that one again. I don't like that one. That hurts my ears.
Oh, you don't like that? Oh, really? Okay, I won't. I'm sorry.
Real
I
fast.
apologize.
That one hurt my ears. I don't like it. God, stop pressing buttons, Red. Just want to say comic book buy, sell, trade. What's up, man? Thanks for coming by. Miss Cell wants to read Absolute Wonder Woman. I should hit my shop this week. You should. You guys need to get into Null Hunter from comics. Jose, if you don't mind, go ahead and tell us a little bit more about Null Hunter.
Yes,
Someone
please.
Does he
told me
hunt?
his
Does he hunt
new
Null? Is
series-
this like Image's version of hunting Null, the symbiote, King in Black person
Have you
thing?
guys heard about this new series that came out called Vatican City?
I heard about it. I've heard some people talk about it, but I don't know anything about it.
So supposedly it's like vampires in the Vatican City area, and the only people that are safe are the 2,000 tourists behind the wall of the Vatican City.
Oh. All you know about Paradise City. It's where the girls are pretty. Never Vatican City.
So, everyone, I'm so happy that everyone decided to come and join us tonight. Yeah, I really appreciate your friendship. He wants to be taken down to Paradise City.
Where the grass is green and the
And
girls,
the girls
are pretty.
are pretty. That's
Please take me down.
hold on. Hold on. Yes, exactly. Red, stop it. Hold on. I want to do something real fast.
There's the
Fuck.
You
Breaking
just forgot what
news.
you were gonna
You
say.
man wants me to stop it.
God damn it, Red. Why do you do this?
Because he's funny.
Fully red.
See, when we have no agenda, it's all dangerous.
Well, at least
Oh,
we're
we're
not taking our
professionals and no
shirts off
agenda.
yet.
Hold
Uh-oh.
on.
Uh-oh.
I got some. I got something
Uh-oh.
for you guys.
Uh-oh. When there's silence, it's dead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know some.
He's got a good comeback now.
No
he's-
good comeback.
He's
No good comeback. All right, Red. Come on. Come on, Red. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Come on.
Take me down to the Paradise City where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Oh, won't you please take me home?
Okay, that's enough. That's it. That's
God.
no more of that. Stop it, Red. Red.
Keep it right
Yeah.
It's like, you know what clip you need to do if Red does something stupid? You should do the Michael Jordan.
Everything.
Stop it. No. You should play, stop it. Get some help.
Oh yeah. No. I made one specifically for Red.
So stop it. It does.
So, yeah, the one like
It's
stop it.
Yeah,
Red,
or you
stop.
could have used
Where is
the
it?
Dr. Evil one, the shh,
Shh. Oh, I removed those. I don't know why. Hey, wait.
because you whack.
Whack.
Wickety whack.
Whack. I like when you play Jonah. Oh, Miss So, we've missed you, homie. Missed you too, Miss So. I'm glad that you're around hanging out. Look at that.
Miss, so what show do you like better? Just me and Red or the whole of us?
No, don't answer that. Don't answer that.
Michael, this is the Lord. Please behave.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You asking someone to behave, there's problems with that, Red.
Well, I have to behave. I'm
You
the
do
old.
you, Eman.
Oh, behave. Do I make you horny, baby? Do I? Do I make you randy? Yeah.
Suddenly I'm flaccid.
Suddenly I'm flaccid. I was hard, but no more.
More folks on the panel is cool too. Exactly. Oh, hold on. I hear. Hey, there's a link there, Miss So. I'm pretty sure it's pinned. So if you want to come on by and hang out, you're more than welcome. If it's not pinned, I didn't know. I blame it on
No,
Red.
it's not pinned. I don't see it on.
We'll blame Red. It's not pinned anymore? I pinned
Shut
it
your
earlier.
horse mouth.
Kiss my ass, Red.
You pirate hooker.
It's pinned. Tell me. You pirate hooker. Whatever works for you guys, she says. Comic books, man. So I want to bring it back. Mike, you said that you're reading the Absolute stuff. I think there's 6 different books now. Is that correct?
7.
7?
Absolute JLA too.
Oh shit. Okay, so out of the 7 Absolute books, which ones do you enjoy?
So far, Martian Manhunter and Wonder Woman.
Now, I've read the Wonder Womans. I've only read 2 of the Wonder Woman 1 and 2. And I liked it. I like that direction they went with it. Now, with Martian Manhunter, I hear that you have to be on mushrooms to really enjoy that one because of how colorful it is. Explain.
It's extremely colorful. It looks like a 6-year-old's art class, just throwing the paint with his finger.
but
No.
it makes sense from what I heard, right?
It does make sense. It does make sense. But if you're not ready for that art style, it can throw you off. So it's definitely you have to go into it with an open mind and read what's written, not what you just see. Don't just look at the picture.
Oh, so you actually have to read and look at the pictures. I see. My
Yeah.
brain only allows me to do one or the other. Like,
Yeah, well
that's
then you're
fundamental.
fucked.
yeah. But ADHD is gonna be all over the place. Like, oh my god, I can't handle this. Right away.
Yeah. So then maybe you have to put your hand over the picture, then just read it, then look at the picture like
So
that.
do you have to read,
Oh,
like-
that'd be like
You
a
have to
big
read it like
surprise.
manga, go backwards, and then
Yeah.
up and down.
Oh,
Exactly.
why don't you do that? Why don't you do that, Mike? Matter of fact, that's homework for you. I want you to read Martian Manhunter back to
Backwards?
front. Back
Okay.
to front and see if it makes just as much sense or even more sense. And if it makes more sense, I'm worried for you.
Well, I do take a lot of drugs.
Yes. For heart pain, for heart pressure,
Diabetes.
high blood pressure, diabetes. You know,
You
you know
ever-
the,
you
the
ever
good
heard
drugs
that-
that you need when you're in your 60s, man.
Exactly. Have you ever heard that for like on the radio? What's his name? Sweet Lou. It says like Sweet Lou can get you health insurance, and he's part of it too because he takes diabetes medicine too. Have you ever heard that?
Yeah. He also does like divorce ads on AM radio. Yeah. Sweet Lou.
So
Every time,
He's on
every time I
Marriage
see
too.
every
So,
time I hear that, I think of myself.
I have enough money to pay for a subscription to Spotify, so I don't listen to the radio anymore. So if this is what's on the radio nowadays, I think they're catering to the perfect crowd here.
Oh, you Mr. Fancy Guy with the Spotify.
Spotify.
I have an
my
extra
radio
$15 a
feed
month
or
to
just
Spotify. Ha! Peasants.
Kiss my ass.
You listen to the radio. Loser.
Calling us both losers. Hey, it's sports radio. That's what we're listening to.
Red doesn't listen to sports radio. Red listens to Neil Diamond.
Hey.
I have an eclectic sound. I mean,
I like
Neil
Neil
Diamond. I
Diamond,
listen to Giants, 49ers, and Warriors radio. Yeah, of course. And NPR. NPR is really
Yeah,
good.
and the Warriors let me down losing to the San Antonio Spurs. What the hell was that? Sorry with the sports. I should have kept on comic books. I apologize.
As much as I love to talk about Warriors with other people, I don't like talking sports with you, Mike, because I hate all of your teams except for the Warriors. Every single one of the sports teams that you enjoy except for the Warriors, Mike, I hate them.
Oh, Mike should have hit the Dodgers right now. They took a photo with Mr. 47.
Yeah, they sure did. I don't like that at all.
Yeah. See? But we're not bringing politics into the show because we don't do that because we respect our country.
I still listen to most music on YouTube.
Oh,
Do
see?
you have a radio station or
YouTube, if you pay for YouTube, they have a
K-Fog.
specific like music app too, very similar to Apple Music.
Oh,
Yeah.
Apple Music.
Yeah.
I got Spotify too.
Yeah, see why I listen to the radio? I listen to Spotify all the time. You know what though? My ADHD doesn't allow me to listen to anything else. Like I listen to the same continuous beats over and over and over again. Like I'm stuck between Slipknot, Linkin Park, EDM, and Wu-Tang Clan. Like my, it really all depends on what I want to listen to that day.
are you listening to Linkin Park post Chester or the whole catalog?
No, the whole catalog, including Post Chester. I like Linkin Park's new music. I'm really enjoying
I love
their music.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think the girl is great.
Yeah. Emily Armstrong got a lot of shit, but, that's because of her Scientology and shit. I'm going to leave that alone. Is she performing good? And behind the mic in the studio, I think she's doing a fantastic job. Live, I think she still needs a little bit of work. And I'm not saying I've seen them live, but I've seen live performances on YouTube. I feel like she needs a little bit more stage presence, a little bit more active to get the crowd going. But I think she's doing great, man. Like I like that they're able to create new music with this new singer. and I'm really digging it. So, you know, whoever says, "Oh, you know, she's not Chester," no, you're fucking right. How observant of you. Yes, you're right. She's not Chester. Do you want a cookie?
What the heck is with the round of applause?
Same, Eman. EDM hip hop. Yep, exactly. EDM and hip hop.
Round of applause.
90s hip hop.
EDM and 80s new wave.
So EDM and 80s hip hop and 90s hip hop. That's what we're gonna go with. I don't know what this new age stuff is, and we're gonna leave it.
Sometimes I feel like pop, run away.
I want to get away. Vox is like, God damn, dude, you guys are old.
He's too young to even know that.
I know that song.
Yeah, sure. Have another drink.
Tainted love.
E-Man is stuck in the 90s, bro. Yup, dude, 90s hip hop is the best.
It is the
90s
best.
grunge is the best. 90s metal was good. Not great. It was good. But 90s music, like, I think I will respect 60s music, like, wholeheartedly. Anything that came out in the 60s and 70s, 80s, and 90s, like, look, that's like the best eras of music, in my opinion. 2000s got lazy. 2010s was terrible because we had mumble rap, and now here in the 2020s, like, old school stuff is coming back. Like Wu-Tang released a new album. Nas is releasing a new album. Like, a lot of the old 90s hip hop artists are releasing new albums, and it sucks too because, like, what's that fucking music that Deadpool talked about? It's like EDM. It is a form of EDM. Skrillex's music, like, that shit's coming back.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Celine Dion.
No.
I thought
Selena, her music's cracking everywhere.
I think Vogue needs a refill.
Vogue definitely needs a refill.
Beer me! Beer me!
Good man.
Yeah, like, no, I'm fine. I just
The lemonade is working on me.
Did you take your Adderall?
I don't take Adderall.
I do. Ew. Take that dick out of your mouth, Red. God, calm down.
Oh, look at you who smokes robot dick.
Yeah.
Jealous?
Yes, a little.
A little bit.
Okay, who's playing the round of applause like 100 times?
Really?
Hold on, Vogs. Like, you've said that several times. I don't hear a round of applause.
I don't hear it either.
Red, do you hear a round of applause?
Okay, I'll be back.
Yeah, look, check the background stuff, Vogs. I'm wondering if, like, you have, like, YouTube back there.
It could be his feedback. I don't think it should be looped.
There's nothing that's being looped.
No, I hit the round of applause a couple of times, but
okay, it was looped for some reason on my screen.
What the heck?
Yeah, it was like, what the hell?
Hold on, let me
Am I in
see.
hell?
You're stuck in the Matrix.
Hold on, were you listening to this? This right here? Stop.
Or this.
Or
Yeah, I
this.
heard that.
Oh, it's you, Red. All right, let him figure shit out. So, let him figure shit out. Ew.
I wanna dance with somebody.
I want to hear the heat
with somebody. Yeah, wanna dance with somebody.
With
somebody who loves me. Yeah.
The rest of the audience here.
Yeah, you know, so Vogs, Red and I, like, we performed karaoke at kickball events. We used to do this for about 16 years.
Events. I think anytime we're together.
Family parties, bar mitzvahs, definitely at quinceañeras.
Bar mitzvahs.
It's a thing that we do. Oh, yeah.
We're the pre-show before the stripper comes on.
Yeah.
For bar mitzvahs. So
Bar
you
mitzvahs.
You got a rabbi with the zimmel gonna cut off somebody's kimmel, huh?
That's right. Shabbat shalom.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, we got to make the kid happy, right? We got to sing some songs that he'd be
before you
happy
get the
with,
snip,
right?
snip.
Before the
And then
snip.
Exactly. Put his foreskin on the calamari.
On the calamari.
Calamari dish.
Wow, that took a little bit too long for you to say, Red.
I couldn't.
I know.
Yeah.
I saw.
Your brain is not working.
It was
as
speaking
good.
Yiddish at that time.
Used to be sharp.
Hey, so this question was asked earlier today from Anger Management. Yeah, what's y'all top 5 video game shows or movies?
Is that no? Wait, that's not.
Who wants
That's not
to
our
go-
buddy.
who
Pro, right?
goes-
Oh, I'm gonna choose you, Vogs, because you saw. I can do that. That's easy. Go.
I can do that in 5 seconds.
I can't do that in 5 seconds.
You can do
Video
it.
games. I'll go video
Top
games
5
first.
video game shows or movies.
I'll do video games, and then
No.
I'll do
It can be a combination of both. You don't have to stick to one. The question incorporated
Video
both.
game inspired shows or movies.
Okay. Halo 3.
Hold on, you're not playing this game right. So, what's y'all top 5 video game shows? Or so shows or movies based off of video
that are
games?
based off video games. I'm sorry.
Oh, you thought it was top 5 video games, comma shows, comma or movies?
Yeah.
So I just want to get this straight right here.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Video game shows.
God damn it! I told you not to put a question mark at the end. Yo,
I'm
Rod reads
sorry,
everything.
I sound like an idiot right now. I'm trying to.
No one sounds like an idiot.
No.
That's
Red
our
sounds like
job.
an idiot. You sound
That's our job.
You
fantastic.
sound drunk.
You sound
Sound fantastic.
amazing, Voss.
Let's
I love
see. I thought it was a decent movie, but it's one up that came to my mind. Assassin's Creed with Michael Fassbender. That was all right.
Cool.
It was
That
cool.
wasn't bad. I think there's some video game movies that are definitely underrated. What other ones? Voss?
I loved it when it came out. The Mario movie a few years ago.
Mario movie was good.
Very nice.
I loved Keegan-Michael Key as freaking Toad. Was absolutely stupid funny.
Uh-huh.
Well, he was Badassatron.
Badassatron. You have to say it like Badassatron.
Let's see. I would say Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith because Battlefront 2 takes place during Revenge of the Sith. Kind of.
Okay,
Wow,
okay.
we're
I'll
really
allow it.
correct.
I'll allow it's your interpretation. We'll allow it.
Let's see. 4 and 5. Dang.
I was gonna say.
This one's just a throwback. I'm not saying I liked it now, but I loved it as a kid. Pokemon 2000, the movie with Mewtwo. When you get first into Mewtwo.
See, I was just telling someone at work yesterday. I was like, I still in my head, there's still only 151 Pokemon.
Yes,
there really
there's
is.
only 151. I agree.
I can't get past that right there.
Yeah, I can't either. Pokemon 2000 movie where you first meet Mewtwo was baller.
Yeah.
And then let's see. That's tough.
You got this, man. You got this. Remember, it could be video game or it could be
I would
movies
say,
or
like-
TV shows based off of video games.
Yeah. This is a stretch too. Batman movies like Dark Knight Rises, Dark Knight, because they're like.
He's not playing the game right. Red, what about you? Just kidding, Wox.
We'll take that answer.
Good answer. Good
Vox,
answer.
everyone needs it. Good answer. Good answer.
Michael,
Good answer.
Michael, I thought you were gonna. Michael, I thought you were gonna do the Family Feud. Survey says.
Mike, what about you? Do you have a top 5 video game movie or TV shows?
I got a top 1.
Okay.
Fallout.
Okay.
You're invited to the wedding.
Thank you. Just Fallout. The rest of video game movies that were adapted to television shows or movies, they really blow. But that one actually was worth damn watching.
Gotcha. Red, what about you? Top 5 video
I'll take
game.
Hitman with I forgot his name, but the pretty boy.
That's Timothy Olyphant, wasn't it?
Timothy Olyphant. And then the first Mortal Kombat with Robin Shu. The
But were they actually good movies?
Reptile. Honestly,
Good to me, asshole.
yeah. Look, don't you mock him over
you
his
hurt my
terrible
feelings?
choice. Don't you mock his terrible choices, Mike. At least he's giving me more than one. You
Well, I
didn't even
gave
play
you
the
at least a
you know,
good
you know
one.
what? You didn't play the game right either. We're kicking him out. You're not playing this game right, Mike. We're kicking you out of this one right here.
There's Captain N, the Game Master, back in the 80s.
Did you say the Game Master?
Game Master.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Who else? And then the Street Fighter anime.
Ooh, yes.
Not the Street Fighter where Jean-Claude Van Damme.
No.
And
The one where Akuma was in there as a cameo.
Yeah.
To this day, people still don't know that was Akuma chilling.
Yeah. And with what's his face playing they even mixed up Zangief, but Balrog and who was the
M. Bison?
M. Bison. They
No.
mixed the names, right?
No,
Didn't
they didn't. So
Okay.
in Japan, I know what you're talking about because you watched the Japanese version, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in Japan, Balrog is actually M. Bison for Mike Tyson. And Bison, the leader, is actually Balrog.
Ah.
Oh, no. I think he was Vega.
What?
And Vega was Balrog in Japan. Yeah, they changed the names around. The only one who had the same name was Sagat.
Yeah.
Sagat was still the same name. So, what's going on? Chris is in the
And then the
house.
last one was
Rod's in the house. What's up?
Double Dragon.
He said Double Dragon. I have zero respect for that man now. I just no, that was horrible. Mark DeCasco's Double Dragon?
Mark the Casco.
Yeah, you're out of here. I'm gonna add Boggs back. Just kidding, Red. It's your
What
choice.
about you, man?
It's your life, your choice.
What about you, man?
Mine's gonna be pretty basic, not gonna lie. So, of course, I'm with Mike. Fallout was phenomenal. The last
Fallout was phenomenal.
you're supposed to follow that up with breaking news. Fallout was phenomenal. Back to you.
Fallout was phenomenal.
Both of you guys have soundtracks or soundboards now? Oh my
Yes,
god.
both
Oh,
It was Red's idea.
Jesus.
course
So
it
yeah,
was.
Fallout, The Last of Us. I'm with Red with the Street Fighter animated movie. That was amazing. That was great. I'm gonna throw one out, and there was a lot of people who did not like this movie, and for some reason I was like, you know what, this movie wasn't that bad. I'll throw out Prince of Persia with Jake Gyllenhaal. That movie wasn't bad. I'm not saying it was great or the best, but it should never have gotten as much flack as it did. I thought it was pretty good. So Prince of Persia was not bad.
Was Uncharted any good? Was
No.
the first two Tomb Raider any
Tomb
good?
Raiders? No. The what's her face Tomb Raiders were like, it was just because she was in it. Shit, what was her name again?
Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie. Yeah. It was just she was just eye candy. I didn't like those. Plus, like, her English accent sucked. It was terrible. I didn't like it at
So
all.
was Costner's when he did Robin Hood.
Costner did not speak with an English accent.
He tried so hard.
No.
He tried hard.
Carrie Ewells even says in Robin Hood Men in Tights, only I can speak with an English accent. I'm like, yes, that's right. He is the only Robin Hood who spoke with an English accent.
Dude, Robin Hood Men in Tights is a great movie.
We're men in tights. Tights. Running around looking
I
for
like
fights.
the one where it's blinking and he's like,
We
"What happened to my cat?" Oh, look, He died by eating the gold. Or what happened to my
He
goldfish?
died by eating the goldfish.
Yeah.
The cat got eaten by the goldfish, and the goldfish died by getting eaten by
See,
the
look,
cat.
Miss So enjoyed the first Tomb Raider movie. I'm glad you did. I'm glad someone did. But it's because she loves Angelina. If you were on this panel, Miss So, I'd kick you out too. Oh, however, though, I thought she was pretty dope in Wanted. I liked Wanted. I thought Wanted
So
was
what's
good.
your
Better
number
Mr.
5,
Mrs. Pitt.
man?
But that's not a video game turned movie. That was a comic turned movie. So I have one more.
I didn't
to
know
go,
Wanted
right?
was a video game.
Video game movie or TV show. I don't know. I want to see
No, it's
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but no, that's more
No,
comic
it was a
booky.
TV show and comic book before it was
And a video game. Yeah. There's one more, right? Well, no, I said them. I said them.
Dragon
Right?
Ball can be one.
Did you say Dragon Ball? Did you say
No.
Dragon Ball? Do I kick you out
Yeah,
too,
he
Vox?
did.
No.
Breaking news. He said Dragon Ball.
Done. Out of here. Dragon Ball. Next thing you know, he's gonna be like, but that Avatar movie wasn't so bad either.
Yeah. The
Go ahead,
one with the
Vox.
monkey.
Go ahead. I dare you.
I'm not. That movie was terrible.
Look, collectibles to a start. Original Super Mario Brothers. This man knows his cinema.
John Leguizamo, and I forgot who played.
Captain Lou Albano.
Yeah.
Was it real?
you guys-
Was it Captain Lou Albano?
Captain Lou Albano played Mario.
Did you guys see they're making another Cheech and Chong movie that's coming out in like a few weeks?
Well, it better come out in a few weeks because it can't be in production now. Otherwise,
They'll be dead.
risky
Are you
of them
looking up the
dying.
Dude, you need to look up the trailer's pretty funny.
I mean, it should come out next week because of 420.
That
Are
makes
you
sense.
looking it up, E-Man? You should. It's really funny, the trailer.
I'm not. Maybe later.
Okay.
All right, I gotta go, gentlemen.
All right,
Number
Brad.
two.
I gotta go early bed.
Oh, that's right. Red's got an early day.
And I
Okay, my
read
friend.
Nice Meeting
I love you. Get out of
All
here.
right, Red.
Fun. I'll see you guys next time.
Love, peace,
Bye,
and chicken
Red.
grease.
Nice meeting
And-
you. Sir.
That's it.
Get out
I
of here.
played that for you to get out of here, Red.
Thanks.
Smoke bomb.
Just
Now
merch
I've
smoke.
left. So anyone who's in the chat right now, I have left the link there. If you guys want to join, come on in. We're just hanging out. There's zero agenda tonight. If you want to talk all about Angelina Jolie and how she looked so much better in her 90s movies, that's perfectly fine with me. We'll eventually watch a Cheech and Chong trailer, and we might watch Vogs drink another not beer here in a little bit. So. And it's okay with me. Bob Hoskins was Mario. You
Oh,
have
Captain
failed.
Lou was on the television show Mario Brothers. He was. No, Bob Hoskins wasn't the first Mario. Captain Lua was. Google that one. Captain Lou Albano was the first Mario.
I'm gonna let you Google it because I don't want to type right now. But yeah, you feel free, man. Go for it. Same actor as in Roger Rabbit. Yes, that's right. That's right. He was the detective in Roger Rabbit. Eddie. I'm taking out my earphones. I'm not going to be distracted by this madness. Yeah, I think comic or collectibles to astonish is correct about that right there. Waiting for Mike's response. Mike can hear me. He just doesn't know.
Bob
And the
Hoskins
verdict?
played the movie. The Bob Hoskins was the movie, but Lou Albano was on the television show in the 78.
Yeah. 78?
No. 87.
There
Sorry.
you go. I knew that was going to come right up. I knew your brain was
Bob
gonna catch up.
Hoskins was in 93 in the movie Mario Brothers. Was,
Yeah.
Chris Pratt in the animated film.
Yeah.
Mario Brothers.
No, it was the one that came out a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt played Mario. You learned something tonight, Mike.
I learned something.
You learned
Thanks.
something.
Thanks to Google. You eating bugles?
Not to collectibles to Astonge because he has nothing to do with this. It was all to Jugal. We give props to Jugal, not people in the chat right here because he didn't say that before. You looked it up on Jugal. I get it. Let's see what you're doing there, Mike.
I didn't see what I looked it up after. I want to be wrong. What are you eating? You eating bugles?
I'm eating Sour Patch Kids.
Sour Patch Kids. It sure sounds like potato chips. They must be old.
No, I just crunch really loud. Sour Patch Kids. Strawberry.
Where'd he go?
Strawberry.
Where did Bosco
That's how the English say. That's how the English say strawberry. Strawberry.
Oh, really? That's how they.
It's in the boot. The boot and the bonnet. It's not the trunk or the hood. It's the boot. The boot and the bonnet. I like the way they talk. English. I like it. They created the language, and sometimes I can't even understand what they're saying.
They created the language? I don't think so. They didn't create the language.
The English created the English language. Why do you think it's called English, Mike? Duh.
There wasn't English there at that time. It was called the Celts, I think.
I don't need to hear any of this history lessons from you, sir. Okay. All right?
Remember, I was born there. Remember, I was born there.
How dare you? Oh, yeah, that's right. I do apologize there, citizen of not this country.
Thank you.
Shit, Mike, what you been up to, man? I know I haven't been on the podcast in a minute, and I know you and Red have just been chopping it up and hanging out, and I was just like,
with Miss So. Miss So's been the third in the wheel with us. She's like the spoke.
I like it too. She's like the leader in the chat, and she's just
she gets me going. I love Miss So. Yeah, we just hanging out. Me and just buying comic books. That's all I've been doing. Taking medicine. That's it. I'm working.
Taking medicine. Are you still at Costco?
Yeah, I'm still there.
Nice.
I'll be there for one more year, then I'm retiring.
You should, man. Heck yeah. Why work when you don't have to, right?
Yeah, I already have a plan. So I got one more year, and that's it.
Good. You deserve it, Mike. So what are you collecting as far as comics goes? Like, what do you want?
Well, I try to collect all number ones. That's when I go to the comic book store. That's what I'm looking, and the stuff I like the Absolute series. I of course I pick all those rolls out. But if it's a number one, then I'll pick it up and give it a read. I always pick up two, one for me and one for Save.
Gotcha. So, hold on, we got a guest. We got a guest, and Mike.
Boz is back.
I think you're gonna have to explain yourself.
Okay, let's explain.
It is collectibles to Astonish.
Hey!
What's up, man? He's like, I'm in on this. He's like, I'm gonna show you something.
Collectibles?
Look at that. This is a Super Mario fan. He's like, I have the figure.
That's nice.
How you been, bro?
Oh, you got John Leguizamo too, huh?
I actually used to have. I actually used to have movie props from the show, the actual movie.
The actual movie?
Yes,
what?
Where'd you pick that up at?
Pick or it didn't happen?
A gentleman from Facebook Marketplace had them all.
If
you go onto Instagram on Bears Collectibles, you can see some of the stuff that I posted on there.
Bears?
See. You're one of those faithful believers in Marketplace. I see you, sir. I see you. I respect that. Marketplace is actually a really good place to get some stuff. I actually have like the old microphone. Like I have my old microphone that I put on Marketplace. I'm trying to sell it. Hopefully someone picks it up. It's still really good. I just upgraded to this one right here. Just want someone to buy it off of me so I can pay this off.
How much are you selling the old microphone for?
$140.
$140.
Yeah. Brand new, it's $180. It's only like 2 years old. I just wanted to upgrade to this one just to feel fancy.
I would buy it, but I just bought me a new one myself because the old one was Red said wasn't good.
Gotcha. Well, with these, you gotta like buy this and then buy something else and a cable and you know, bunny ears and a bunch of other shit. It's madness. Vogs, what are you eating? What is that? Pretzels. That's not a pretzel. That is a cracker. For the love of God, Vogs, Get it right.
You don't drink beer and you don't eat pretzels. What do you do?
If you
I
just
do
eat-
drink beer, dude.
That's not beer. That's something a girl drinks at a.
Hey, Mike,
Okay, sorry.
behave.
I'm behave. I'll behave.
Behave.
I'm hurt, Michael.
Okay.
Vox, you heard him. That's something a girl would drink. How dare you? What's going on with you, Vox? Drink a real man beer like whiskey or scotch.
Yeah,
Man's
exactly.
man. That's what men do.
Scotch.
Scratch our balls and drink whiskey. That's what. Just kidding. Look,
I didn't think Vox was old enough to drink when I met him.
Whoa! Hey now.
And the
Two of us.
reference to Robin Hood that he was talking about, I thought he was too young for that too. So I'm
No, I love
he
that.
looks
Vox
lot
is a
younger than I
millennial,
thought.
dude. It trips me out. I like it though. I like it. Vox is what's up. Will, we love you. You know your stuff. Oh, you're in trouble, Mike. How dare you, Mike?
Oh,
How
man,
dare
this so
you've
is-
offended your only fan.
Oh my God! I'm so sorry, Miss O. Please forgive me for I said.
Did you
Subo.
catch that? Did you catch
Subo.
that? Oh man. So what have you guys been collecting lately? Wait, what's going on with my thing? Where's your guys' names?
The last few months I've been picking up action figures. I have a Batgirl from DC Universe. I have a Batman. I have a Rogue Marvel Legends. I am gonna get the Deadpool movie figures soon.
Ooh, the Deadpool movie figure.
I just collect McFarlane stuff. You already know that.
Like toys?
Yeah, I collect all his DC stuff. Yeah.
No,
Oh,
I have the McFarlane Hush Batman.
I heard something that he lost the license to DC. Did you guys hear anything about that?
Well,
Like he had it for a little bit, and then hold on. Sorry, he has Transformers. That takes
Yes.
precedence.
So Ollie's had this Studio Series Optimus Primal for $14.99.
Yeah, I found a buddy of mine.
Ollie's. What's Ollie's? I never heard of that store.
It's just like it's more like a Big Lots. I would compare that more like a Big Lots. Like they have clearance items. Like I picked up this Marvel Legends Namor. This was $9.99. You know, when you go to the store, these are like normally $25.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty much what I've been doing. I've been going to Ollie's and I've been going to Ross.
So what part of the country are you from? I'm just curious.
I'm in Florida.
You're in Florida.
Do you unbox them or no?
Usually I'll buy two. I'll buy one to unbox and one to have box. But this is
Who's that? I
Wolfsbane.
can't see because Wolf.
Wolfsbane,
Wolfsbane.
yeah.
Wolfsbane.
Yeah. So yeah, this
Is
part of-
that Mojo's body in there? Like you build Mojo?
No, this one you build Zabu.
Oh, Zabu.
Yeah.
I was going to show my Optimus Prime, but no, it's okay. It's all right.
I was
Come
going
on,
to show
show
got some
it.
stuff.
my Batmobile, but it's too big to be on the screen.
E-Man, I
I'm
want to see your Optimus.
I'm so happy Red's not here to hear you say that, because he would have. It's too big for the stream, huh? You know what else
I
is too
said this-
big?
The screen, it's huge. The Batmobile from McFarlane.
Oh,
wow.
look at that! He's got
Oh,
Fortress
okay.
Maximus.
That's
Ooh.
nice. I don't even like
That's the
Transformers,
OG
but I like that.
one too, isn't it?
I think
E-Man, he
it's
just
the
said he
Encore
doesn't like
one. It's
Transformers.
the Takara
Michael
Encore.
did.
Oh, the Takara Encore one.
Hey,
Oh,
E-Man, I think
bro.
when you put Michael backstage, he just said he didn't like Transformers. I'm hurt.
It's not my. Not. I was too old
Kick
already
him.
for
Kick him.
Transformers. So
Get him
yeah, it's
out.
not-
Get him out.
None of that slander on my show whatsoever. We're not having that here, sir.
He's more of a GoBot fan. You're a
What?
knockout.
No, you're out of here, GoBots. Just kidding. Just kidding. Matt, hold on. Let me show you. Let me just. This is a
Hey, E-Man, I wanted
third
to
party,
ask you.
little third party.
Oh, that's nice.
I like the third party stuff, man. It's
E-Man,
just-
you know what I collect? Transformers rule all. I like Gundam. Not as much as Transformers, of course.
Oh no, Gundam's dope. Gundam's dope. I wish I had the bandwidth to be able to put more Gundam models together. I barely have bandwidth to put like the Transformer models that I have. So I collect some of the Fear Ride models, and I do enjoy putting those together. You know, it takes me a couple of hours to put them together. It's really cool
What
to me.
website do you use? I heard Entertainment Earth has good figures.
I go, was it TF Source is one, and I go to TF Source just to see what's available, and then if there's something that I'm really interested in, I might go directly to that specific shop. Like, for example, Fan Toys is another third-party Transformer toy creator, right? And if I see a Fan Toys on TF Source that's cheaper on Fan Toys' website, I would just pick it up from there.
How much is that Optimus?
Something like that can run like $150. I actually won that one though from a Facebook waffle a couple of years back.
What's he bringing out now?
What do you have?
I love Headmasters. They're like my favorite.
Headmasters were cool.
Yeah.
Is that Blur? No. That's a good design right there. The one, that brown one.
Returns, and this is like my probably like my favorite.
Do you collect like all Hasbro stuff, or do you collect like any of the third party stuff too?
I think Super 7, they some of that stuff just came out, and I kind of picked it up because it was like really cheap at Ross.
Mm-hmm.
But typically I just pick up. I've been only really collecting just the Studio Series stuff. Just because I kind of want to keep it back to the 86 line.
Yeah.
The movie.
Did you see the Studio Series like Constructicons that they're going to come out with?
Yeah.
Those are sick. That's going to be a big old Devastator too. That's going to be a massive one.
I wasn't too happy with that other one that they came out with the Combiner Wars one.
Mm-hmm.
It was just very flimsy. I actually had it. I think I picked it up like on Facebook Marketplace for $50.
Mm-hmm.
And that thing was going for like $200 by the time I went to sell it.
That mold, the mold for the Constructicons on that one just felt lazy.
Yeah.
That's one thing I didn't like about that. I like the third party stuff because they do try to keep it as close to some of the animated stuff as possible, or they'll go with a different design. So, there's I gotta look for it. There's this Silverbolt that is super, super sick. But they said that the Silverbolt and there's like a Constructicon from the same company, like they look good, but the construction of those is kind of messed up. Like the pins fall out. And that's the one thing about the third party Transformers is that a lot of the pins will fall out of the joints. And that's the thing that messes with a lot of collectors. Let me look for it. There's this Thunderbolt that is super, super sick.
Speaking of Thunderbolt, what about the movie coming out May the 2nd?
Wait, someone beeped. Oh, okay. Well, maybe they didn't. We lost someone. Where's Vogs? Oh, there's Vogs.
Hello?
I'm trying to find it. There you are. I see you.
1 sec.
I hear you. I'll find it, man, and I'll send it over to you. But there's this third party like designers. They came out with some sick looking Transformers. Oh God, what?
Thank you.
Why? Will, what's going on?
Dude, my wife kicked me. My StreamYard hates me, I swear.
Remove. There you go. All right, cool. You're all set. And then I got this Ultra Magnus that's coming in. I'm waiting for that one to come in. It's like Legend class though, so it's only like 6.5, 7 inches tall. So it's not too big. But I got it for like a really, really good deal online. I'm waiting for this guy to send it over to me.
Where's the Transformers with custom E-Man colors and then the flowing hair? That would be sick.
Oh, no. Get an Optimus Prime with a Jason Momoa head. Oh, hell yeah.
So dope.
Ew. Can you imagine how ugly that would be?
It'd be hideous.
Optimus Prime What would
You shut your mouth, sir. You have no room to speak on Transformers. You've already slandered their good name on my show. How dare you?
What
I just think Jason Momoa head would be hideous. That's all I said.
What would Jason Momoa sound like if he was Optimus Prime? Is what I want to know.
Can you imagine like a surfer Hawaiian like Optimus Prime? That would be hilarious.
What would he sound like though? That'd be funny.
Miss So went to Ollie's.
There's an Ollie's out there.
I'm gonna have to go to a Ollie's next time I go to Texas. Do they have them in Texas? Do you know?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. You can get comic books there. They have mystery packs.
Wow.
Trade paperbacks. It's a good thing. I'll actually show you what else I got from Ollie's too.
I have
do
Ollie's
it. Yeah.
near me too.
I don't even know what an Ollie's is. I want to know more about this. Is that like a Buc-ee's?
No.
Like if you've ever before, I think Big Lots is out of business now, but it was like it's like a place where they get clearance stuff, like manufacturers, like have
like a Ross.
Have like surplus, and so they get like one-off things sometimes. Sometimes you see something there one time, you won't see it again. But I picked up this Watchmen. I want to say it's like the whole.
Wow, it looks like you got all the characters.
Absolute edition or whatever, maybe. This was originally like $125.
Nice. How much did you
get?
Is
that $7.99 there?
Wait, is that the comics?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
We have omnibuses there. Instead of paying like whatever the price is for what they go
like
for originally, you can get it like for like nothing.
Oh, dude, we have something called half price books out here, and I hear people get good deals. I know a buddy who picked up like the first Punchline for like $10 at a half price books right when Punchline was like hot. I think it was like Batman '89, not the Year of the Villain #2, Batman '89, and he picked it up for $10 when it was going for like $50-$60 online. It was crazy. I love it because Aaron, he's like, we don't have Transformers in Puerto Rico. When I was growing up, he had Diaclones, and Diaclones, that's the OG, that's the original Transformers right there. So that's dope. Ollie's is random AF. He says, yeah, I was bummed out to see Big Lots by us closed. They're all Dollar Store universe stuff now. Yeah, see, it's not even Dollar Store anymore. It's gonna be like $3.50 store because of tariffs. Thanks to
for real.
I thought we were not talking about politics now.
You're right. You very. I apologize.
Anyways, well, I'm gonna say goodnight to everyone, and I'm gonna call it a night because I got to go to work tomorrow too.
All right, Mike. Thanks for coming by, man.
All right, my pleasure. I'd love to be here more often.
I'll try to do these hangouts more often, Mike.
All right,
hey, hold on. Before I let you go, what's going on with the C-List Villains podcast, man? Talk to everyone about it.
Me and Red is playing it along. We've been really getting into it. We've been really talking comic books. We've been really talking about movies. We just did a special that Miss So joined us in as a your what you go to to the grave with your movies. Like mine would be like Phantasm, because it was filmed in Oakland, California. Since I'm a Bay Area guy, so I try to go to bed with the movies that were cut right here in my same town. That's right. why I'm pushing this movie that's just out now called Freaky Tales. So I want everyone to go out and see Freaky Tales. It's won a Sundance, so please go see it because it's about Oakland in the 80s, which there was a famous rapper that I love so much that Red and all you guys know. His name is what?
E40? Or Too Short?
No, not it's Too Short.
Just trying to make sure. Look. Just only two of them here in the Bay, okay?
Yeah, well, there's Mac Dre. There's more than two.
Well, I mean, major ones.
Okay, bigger ones.
All right. What was it called again?
But anyway,
movie?
Freaky Tales.
All right. Because that's the one that was sponsored by 40 and Too Short, right? Then they actually invest in them. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll check it out.
So go check it out.
All right.
All I got to say is love, peace, and cosplay. Thanks for everyone having me out. See you on C-List Villains on Saturday at 7:00.
Pacific time.
Plug it. Pacific
All right.
time.
Good. That's what I wanted you to do. I love you.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Just more stores selling dirt cheap stuff. Ross
You were
is
at
like
Heroes
that. Marshalls.
last year, right?
Yes, you you were one of the
forgot.
biggest advocators for Mark. You're like, do you know Mark? Come meet my friend Mark. And like
That's
I
awesome.
was probably the first one to meet Mark outside of YouTube, outside of maybe like Alan Rue and
Nice. Are you
everybody in
going
Augusta.
again this year?
I don't know. I just went to North Carolina for spring break, and the plan for our family was to actually move up to North Carolina, and just the logistics from coming from Central Florida to North Carolina this summer just doesn't seem like that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's
I
a
know what
lot
you mean.
more involved than I originally
Yeah,
thought.
I know what you
A
mean.
move in general is just it's
Yeah,
simple.
it's
We're
hard.
trying
Putting
to
a
move out
house
of
on the
Oakland.
market,
Yeah.
timing it right.
Eman,
my
aren't
wife's a
you trying to
teacher,
get
so
to Heroes?
what's that?
What was that, Vox?
Aren't you trying to get to Heroes?
I'm not trying to. That's not. That's. I will not confirm nor deny that claim
okay.
at this moment.
It's
I am.
okay.
I am on the air, and I don't know if eyes are looking, so I can't say much beyond. I can't wait to see everyone at Heroes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go this year, Vox. I think I'm. I think I'm gonna, because I want to go there and I actually want to shoot. C3 stuff. I want to shoot stuff for Mark and Rob and DJ and kind of cut my
I'll
own
be there
video.
all 3 days. I get to meet Eman.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. I'm gonna be there. I'm probably gonna fly in on Friday and leave on Monday. So like I'm trying to secure the plane ticket, the place to stay, and the ticket itself. But it's coming along. Like I'm moving stuff around. We
I'm
gotta
so proud
sell
of
some.
you.
We gotta sell some stock and bonds and stuff like that. Dip into the 401k and I have to move some money around in order for me to have some liberties with it to purchase said plane ticket. I actually found a round trip plane ticket from San Francisco to Charleston for like $277.
Charleston
but it's
is beautiful. If you've
not Charleston, my bad, Charlotte.
Oh.
But it's crazy that actual plane ride. It's a red eye, so it leaves like at 9:00 at night from San Francisco, and it lands in Orlando like at 5:00 in the morning.
Oh Jesus!
But it's like a 6-hour layover in Orlando.
Hell no.
And I'm like, do I have time to go to Disney World? I was like, nah, I can't do that.
You just go into Disney World and be like, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Aquaman.
I am here. Soy Aquaman. Hope you guys have fun. No cons for me this year. Moving me and my bro to a new place. Now I get it, Miss O. There's a lot going on right there. But are you going to C2E2? That's the question, because I think you're closer to that
That's
right there.
this weekend, isn't it?
Is it this weekend?
It's here.
I know it's coming up real soon. I know some people are at, I think it's called Awesome Con in DC. Is that what it is? Yeah. Con season is just year round, so there's always like cons everywhere around the nation. But I know that there's one this year, I think in DC, called Awesome Con. And I know Dragon Con's coming up in Georgia, Atlanta.
Yeah.
Oh, she's not making it to C2E2 this year. All right. Well, neither am I then, Miss So. You're not going to be there. I'm not going to be. Just because of you, Miss So, I'm not going there. I'm not buying my plane ticket. Miss So's not going to be there. I'm not going to be there. I will skip it for you. Just kidding. I don't have money to go. That's why I'm not going. That's the reason.
Oh, man.
She said, LOL. Yeah. What about you, Astonish? What cons are you looking forward to this year?
Like I said, I had originally made plans to want to go to Heroes Con this year again, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. I mean, MegaCon was here, but I didn't even go to that. It's like right in my backyard. But I didn't really have anybody to go see. I mean, everybody that I know, Roscoe, I think, Freaky Louie, I know they went, but I kind of didn't, make any plans with them, unfortunately. I think something happened that weekend, anyways. You know what? Actually, I was on Slab Hub that Saturday.
Oh, that's important. You got to be up there with Rob.
I was spending MegaCon with Rob, basically.
See, I would. Rob doesn't live too far from me either. He was like half an hour away from me.
Fast Stacks?
Rob Fastsex, yeah, he doesn't live too far from me. Like he had this barbecue over the summer that he holds every summer. He invited me last year, so my girlfriend and I showed up. And man, Rob, when he says that he likes his barbecues, yeah, he does, man, because his barbecue, hella good. It was some of the best stuff that I've had. No joke. No joke. Like he puts his foot in his barbecue for sure.
How are the kiddos? Eman?
That weekend the kiddos were with their other parent.
Currently, are they good?
Yeah, my kiddos are good. They are.
That's good. I remember when you were streaming once and you were with your daughter. It was so cool. I was like, that's awesome.
So my stepson, let's switch the subject right quick. My stepson is starting to get into this is going to be expensive right here, and I don't think I'm going to follow him too far with it. But he's starting to get into Warhammer. Like he knows the lore of Warhammer.
No, those are pricey.
And no, oh shit! If I had the hold on, I actually him and I just bought our very first Combat Patrol box. So like he fully built his. I'm still in the process of building my army, just because it's so involved. But I have my army. What was that?
Sorry to interrupt. Don't you have to paint them?
Yeah, and that's the part that I'm going to hate the most about this is painting those little miniatures. And the thing is, like, he ended up getting an army that I think had like 16 figures in a big one, and then I've got an army that had like 25 figures and a ship and like a bigger figure, a commander or something they call it. And I'm just looking at the box. I'm like, oh my god, this would be so much. Like, I'm not looking forward to building them. I'm looking forward to building them, but I'm not looking forward to painting them. That's the one thing.
What color have you decided the colors?
I'm gonna have fun with the colors. I am. I'm gonna have fun with the colors, and I think I'm going to stick with Optimus Prime colors, like red, white, blue, and yellow. But that's because that's Filipino colors also, so I get to mix around like a lot of the different colors with it. But it's probably going to be Optimus Prime colors. And the funny thing is, the army.
What does your girlfriend think of his new hobby?
She is happy that I decided to play along, because he's not going to have anyone really to play this game with. And I was like, no one's going to do this with you, man. Let me jump in here with you. So he chose his army. I chose my army. And I chose mine just based off of how they look. And to my understanding, my army is not even that good. But just so that he has someone to play the game with.
Yep,
and that's the reason why I did it. I didn't want him to do it in this alone. So I still have to build my army. I went with the Tau Empire. So if anyone watching knows anything about Warhammer, I decided to go with the Tau Empire only because they look like Pathfinder from Apex Legends, a video game that I like, and that was really the only reason I even went with this army, was because they look like a character that is familiar to me. And that's what a lot of people in the Warhammer community say. They're like, just don't worry about what any one of these armies do. Pick one that just looks good to you, because rules change every what do they call it? Every edition. So now they're in the 10th edition, and the rules completely changed from the 9th edition. Some armies, like some of them are not as strong anymore and whatnot. So it's going to be involved for sure. Look at that. Nice. Warhammer is a beast. Do you play, Miso? If you do, please let me know, because I need help. She tends to stick to smaller cons these days. Yeah, smaller cons are nice. They're a little bit more intimate, and I like them. Aaron, what's your go-to LCS, Astonish? He goes to Acme. Do you have any recommendations? Astonish, this is a question for you, bro.
Acme? I don't know what Acme is.
It's the thing, Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah, that's the only thing that came to my mind.
Are you from Florida also, Inger? Let me know. We have a cool game store near us with a ton of figurines, and I never check it out.
Oh, never mind. He asked what comic book store I go to.
LCS, yeah.
Yeah. No, what's it called? Coliseum of Comics. That's the most expensive place. I used to have a smaller mom and pop place that was like nearby, but they closed down, unfortunately. So that's the only place I go to.
Yeah, he says it's in Longwood.
Yeah. I know what he's referring to now. I didn't see the LCS part in the question, so.
Gotcha.
dummy.
Gotcha. It's okay. No worries. We will not fault you for that. It's the host's job to make sure that he correctly reads these words. Never played Apex, but I know it's popular. It is very popular, so it's one of the games that I've been stuck on for literally like 6 years. I have tried to break up with that game over the years, but it's so difficult for me to stop playing it. Like, I still need to play Final Fantasy Rebirth, but I keep going back to Apex just because of how competitive it is, and I love it. I've actually moved over to something called Fragpunk, which is another hero shooter that's like starting to gain traction. Never got into Warhammer World, but maybe we can move and have more room. I could look into stuff like that. Hey, I respect, here's the thing, dude. I completely respect the Warhammer community because those guys they're hardcore into it. They build their armies, they paint. There's so much going on before you even play the game. And then once you play the game, it's like, okay, well, how many figures are we playing with? Okay, well, how many points are we playing with? Okay, a game can last anywhere from 2 to 5 hours in one session of Warhammer, which is insane in my brain to be able to play not a video game, but a game with someone else for that long. My ADHD would not let me do that. I would just be like, moving characters. Oh, fuck, butterfly. Hold on, wait. It would just mess with me. So I completely respect the Warhammer community 100%. It's not something that I'm into. It's not my world. I just decided to jump into this world with my stepson so that way he doesn't do this on his own. And I'm more than happy to try to learn as much about the lore, but he's hardcore into the lore. Like, he's read some of the books before he's even played the game. And I'm just like, what am I getting myself into? But I see how he really wants this. So I was like, yeah, let me do this with you. So I got to go in and I got to go in and actually put my figures together like soon, because he's coming back home on Monday. And I have 25 figures to create. And those instructions for those figures is crazy. So, yeah, pray for me. Pray for me. I'm stepping into a world that I'm not fully understanding, but I'm doing it for the kid, because I like him. Oh my God, I got a fan. I love you, Eman. Jumpman 209, I love you too, big guy. Oh my. Bye. Just like D&D and Pathfinders is creating your own cool world. Yeah, exactly. Matter of fact, Pathfinders are the kind of army that I'm building right now in Warhammer. It's the Tau Empire. They're considered Pathfinders, and I've heard of the game Pathfinders too.
What army did your stepson get?
He went with the Necrons. He liked the design of the Necrons, and he's like, yeah, they're cool. I want to do this. I want to be the Necrons. The lore, and he starts getting to the lore. I'm like, you immediately, the moment you started speaking Dante, I checked out quick, because you're going to tell me everything about something I have no idea about, and I feel bad. He's like, hold on. Do I have your attention? Okay, cool. And then he starts talking about the Necrons, and I'm like, he got me.
Even you should set up the Warhammer table, and he makes a move. You should pull your Optimus Prime figure out, be like, surprise attack, motherfucker. That'd be funny as hell.
I like where you're going with this, Boggs. Surprise, motherfucker. Roll a 20 now.
He's not a Warhammer character. Shut the fuck up. Yes, he is. You would just, and then you should make you should make a fake article online that says Optimus Prime now added into Warhammer.
That would be funny.
Or
that
just
would be
be
funny.
like, hey, stepson, what? A new challenger.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. And here's the cool thing. Hold on, check this out. I have like different sizes of Optimus, so like it totally works out in Warhammer. I got a miniature, and I got commander size. Boom.
Where do you get tiny Optimus? I want to get a tiny Optimus.
So this is called. Hold on. So that figure is called the world's smallest Transformer. That's the line. That's what it's called. And so there's, I want to say.
I'm looking at
10
Optimuses on eBay.
There's like 10 of them, I believe. And a buddy of mine, actually one of Red and my friend, he was like, I know you're into Transformers here. He gave me like 4 boxes of World's Smallest Transformers. One of them was the Optimus Prime. I was like, I need Optimus. He's like, that's yours. Go ahead and take it. So he gave it to me.
I want to find a cheap-ish Optimus.
Well, what's the budget? You can find them anywhere. Voss,
Like $10, $15.
Good luck.
I know, right?
Actually,
No. You probably could. Online, especially, and Marketplace probably has it.
they had some at Ollie's for, I think it was like $10-15. It was the red, the red, you know, which the RED.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like only like a 6 or 8 inch figure, but that's the right price point for what he's looking at.
Yeah.
I think it's Voyager class, right? Because that's like the 5 inches, 5 6
Eman,
inches.
did you shoot. I don't even remember what I was gonna ask you. Gosh darn it. My memory sucks.
Astonish is talking to Anger. Anger is talking to Astonish. The digital board game tables look good. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. What you looking up, Fogs?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
ADHD took over, huh? I'm going to look up some World's Smallest Transformers. Ooh, Butterfly.
I have a question for you. Who do you like better doing Transformers, DWJ or John Jang?
Well,
I know they're 2 different art styles.
It is, because John Jang focuses on covers, right? It's the covers. And DWJ right now, he's actually just writing for the Transformers. Right now, I think the artist is Jorge Corona. So Jorge Corona is the one who's...
I'm sorry, not DWJ.
Yeah. But Corona's work looks very similar to DWJ's work in the first 5 issues. It's almost like the transition from one to the other. It was almost seamless. Like you can almost not tell that the art is from a different artist. And I think that's a good thing. I like how there's continuity to that. Corona is a really good artist. DWJ is a fantastic artist. And of course, John Jang is a phenomenal artist. But John Jang only does covers, so he can spend all of his time on one cover, whereas an interior artist is on a time crunch to be able to create a story within a certain amount of time. And they have a lot more work to do. I'm not saying that John Jang's work isn't easy. It's just that John Jang has the, I want to say, the privilege of just working on one page as opposed to, 24 pages.
Sorry for the stupid. That was a stupid question.
That's not a stupid question. Only stupid questions are ones that you don't ask. Fogs.
Or ones by Red, right?
And of course, ones by Red.
Eman,
Definitely.
I don't know if you saw this on my page, but I'm gonna send it to you on Instagram.
I don't have ADHD, but sometimes I feel like I do. Sometimes trying to focus and look up stuff online. You have ADHD.
Eman, did you see that cover I picked up?
It's okay.
It's an old Transformers comic I sent to you on IG.
Let me see.
I
Let me
bought
bring
this
that.
and I thought of you. I was like, this is
Ooh, that's a pretty one. Let me show you guys what he brought up. Let me show you guys what Vogs has here. I like that cover, Vogs.
I bought it and I was
promise
like,
you guys I'm
I
sharing
know
this
I
here.
got Eman seal of approval.
Ooh. Look at that. It's classic. Optimus Prime. Autobot killer. I like it. Autobot killer. When did you get that, Vogs?
I think I got it last year and it was only like $10.
Nice. Was it a straight up cover buy, or are you like trying to complete a run?
No, cover by. I'm an Optimus Prime fan just like you.
Yeah, I like that. All right, Vogs, you're invited to the wedding. I'll allow it.
Yay. I'm invited. No,
Oh,
Optimus. Man. Yeah, Optimus is sick. Peter Cullen is genius.
Peter Cullen is... I've met him. I've met Peter Cullen.
Really?
Have you seen... Hold on. Anytime I get to show this, I will. But I thought I showed this to you, Vogs. Look at this.
Don't think
Vogs,
I've
ready?
seen it.
Vogs, ready? Ready? What? That's E-Man with short hair. Look at that. The hero. I am Optimus Prime. And I send this message.
Did he sign anything for you or no?
Oh yeah. Oh.
What did he sign for you?
I don't know how many times I have to show this, but I will show this off anytime I can. What did Peter Cullen, the voice of Optimus Prime, sign for me?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
1984 OG Optimus Prime in box with
The Toys R Us sticker.
Toys R Us sticker.
Nice.
I actually bought this online. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I did not buy this like, oh, it's fully put together, XYZ, yada yada yada. I was like, this is actually a good price. I'm gonna get it. Like, I know it's not complete, but I'm going to add it. And then I had Peter Cullen sign it right there. And
did you get the Hot Wheels Optimus Prime?
I didn't. God, I want that thing so bad. Hold on. Whoa. We have a guest. We have to bring this beautiful looking individual, wonderful man, pillar of the comic community, Mr. Lawrence Lee.
Sorry. That was my resting dumbass face.
What's up, man?
What's up,
I
man?
just wanted to come and say hi, and I'll bring the Hot Wheels toys. You can see it. I have one of them.
Why are you gonna do that to me? How dare you, Lawrence?
Because I love you so much. So it's all good.
I know.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Doing good, man. Doing good. To everyone, Lawrence Lee, one of the creators and owners of the Comic Capsule, Mr. Comic Capsule himself.
Oh,
Lawrence Lee
no. It's a team effort. And honestly, Eman, you've been so wonderful for us. And so the least I can do is jump on, say hi, and thank you everyone for their continued support. So I have nothing actually to say. I just wanted to say hi. I was like, I only got some free time just now putting the kids to sleep. So.
Holy crap!
I like comic capsules. I think comic capsules are pretty snazzy. So if you haven't picked up a comic capsule, it's probably because I own every single one of them.
But isn't that very pretty though? It's when we get the other two colors coming up, it'll be even better. So
I can't wait for the other colors. I can't wait for more colors. Orange and purple and I don't know what other colors. I know there's a bunch of them, but yeah.
Lord, you should be like, hey, Eman, display your rainbow.
I think I'm a fan.
Oh yes, hey, dude, it's so incredible how many people have responded to the colors. Like, we got black and we had a lot of interest, and it's like, all right, let's do red and blue, and then it's just like everyone's like, how about this one? How about this one?
They fit slabs, right?
They don't. Unfortunately, they fit silver and modern right now. But we're creating something for those slab friends of ours because we feel like it's very sad that they don't have UV protection. And at least something rather than nothing. So we're testing out something right now, and hopefully it can get out there sooner than later. We'll see how all the craziness of this latest Trump.
Lawrence, it's nice to meet you, man. My name is Voggs.
Nice to meet you, Voggs. So cool. Thank
Miss
you for the
So
question.
says hi, Lawrence.
Hello, Miss So.
I was gonna say, man, where's Kevin at? There he is. Look at that.
Hello.
Kevin, what's up, bro?
Tarzan.
I love Kevin's voice on the street. He's got this
There we go.
gorgeous deep voice. Yeah, I like to.
Oh, look at talking.
I like to randomly rip stuff. Lawrence, Kevin, Astonished, Fox.
Nice
Hey,
to
Lawrence.
meet you.
Astonished. I've met
Nice to meet
Astonished
you.
in person.
And
It's
Astonished, nice to
literally
meet you.
just a community hangout tonight. Zero agenda. People just come by hanging out. We're just.
I've been
spitting some
lurking.
shit.
And I was going to let Boggs know that I can get you an Optimus Prime at like Dollar General for $1.25.
What?
They got
Oh yeah, you know what?
They got
Yeah,
little
hold on.
Fluids up there.
You mean
I
the
saw him
Hot
today.
Wheels one, Kevin?
Yeah, one of these,
Oh,
right?
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Dude, that's so awesome. Dollar General, I'm going tomorrow. That's
Or
awesome.
I'll
Dollar
find
Tree.
one.
One at Dollar
Yeah, I got
Tree.
this one at Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree. That's where it
Kevin,
is.
did you get Kevin? He's only missing the Optimus Prime Hot Wheel.
Oh no, I haven't seen any of the Transformers Hot Wheels.
You didn't get. I thought you got Bumblebee.
No, I got Bumblebee a couple years ago. I haven't. There's a new set out.
Oh,
It came out like a month ago or so, but I haven't seen them.
You know,
I
that's
never
going to be
see the
some
good stuff.
that's going to be some exclusive at some con. You know, someone's going to have it, and like it's going to be like 3 times.
Well, they went to Walmart's, but my Walmart's, there's people that work there that snatch everything before it ever even gets put out on the floor.
Which
That's why they work at
seen
Walmart.
it.
They're not there for the
I know,
benefits.
right?
They're there
Yeah.
for the toys.
Hot Wheels, yeah. I believe it.
It's a trip too, because I know like back I don't know if Hot Wheels still does this, but to my understanding, for every case of Hot Wheels,
Yeah,
they put in like a gold one or something like that. Is
treasure
that true?
hunt. It's a treasure hunt. There's one per case of a regular treasure hunt.
Yeah.
And then super treasure hunts are like one in every 60 cases. And they
Whoa.
go for 30, 40 bucks a piece. So these guys
That's
are
like the
grabbing
Willy
them when they
Wonka.
can.
Then it's like a Willy Wonka thing, right?
Yeah.
So,
I've actually found a super treasure hunt once. And it was at a Walgreens, of all places.
Random.
Random.
I know, yeah.
Totally random.
Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. You will find some jewels at Walgreens and at CVS because sometimes they don't know what they have, and
don't know
they
what
get
they
Hot
got.
Wheels. And
Yeah.
I've seen some like I've seen some Transformers at Walgreens. I'm like, no one else sees this. Like, are you really selling this for $15? I am getting 3 of these.
Yeah,
you guys,
if you
better,
ever
you guys
see
get it.
them.
You guys better get it before the tariff hits, though. I mean, I
Right
don't think
now,
those things
the,
are made in U.S.
Yeah, right. The
So-
truck, they got a truck series, the rigs. They got a Transformers one out right now. But
Lawrence, I just followed you on
Boggs,
IG. I just
Boggs'
followed.
buddy Barrett has found 2 of them, I think.
Yeah.
Thanks,
So,
Boggs. I'll connect with you.
Yeah, Lawrence, I followed you on IG and I just followed Comic Capsule. I thought I already followed Comic Capsule.
Thank you so much. Much appreciated.
So, and if anyone's looking for a comic capsule, we have Lawrence Lee here to talk to us a little bit about the comic capsules and what they can do for your collection. Lawrence, take it away.
Oh my God! This is not
Elevator
I thought
pitch.
This is a general hangout. I'm not here to advertise.
Elevator
this
pitch.
At all. So I was like, no, this is not what I came here for. I just came to hang out and stuff. So
Okay,
Yeah.
no worries.
thank you though. I appreciate it. I'll save all the hype for later. We will. I think the only thing I will plug is the yellow will be coming out here soon. I think tomorrow actually, for available release. So everyone can start buying yellow if they want. So
if
it's
you-
all good.
So if you too are looking to lemonade your Instagram pages, make sure to head on over to comiccapsule.com and pick up yourself a packet of lemonade comic capsules.
We are actually going to do a Skittles pack, so 2 of each of the colors. So then you can buy a 10-pack. So then, like some people, I don't want 10 of red, 10 of blue. So like, all right, fine, we'll make it easy for one. Like you can buy a 10-pack of 2 of the red, blue, green, yellow, and pink. So then you'll get, we call it the Skittles pack. So.
And how much are they?
They're, I think they're 95-ish or something like that for the 10. So like $9. Yeah, for a 10-pack. So yeah, so a little bit of discount. And I think, Eman, don't you have a code?
I don't.
I thought we gave you a code when you promoted last time.
Well, like I thought that was my code, like for me.
It is your code. Why don't you give your code to the people?
I think it's Eman. So if you're looking for, I think it's 10% off. Is that correct?
Oh, okay. Let me see if I have that. I can turn it on for.
If not, then I'm not trying to give away like codes with discounts on it, only because I'm not 100% sure. Because I thought that could.
I do know John Jang. I think John Jang has one. Let me look it up. I'll shout it out to the folks. Give me 1 second.
I like
Eman,
that. Yo,
Eman, you just say use promo code. Oh my.
Dude, that would be awesome, man. I think next time when you ask for a program, discount code, oh my.
if you're looking for a discount code for your comic capsules, make sure to type in oh my.
All right.
For 59% off. No, just kidding.
And there's also for those
go
veterans,
ahead.
there's also still a veterans discount too. So
Oh,
those things
that's cool.
we add in for all the vets. So
Cool.
Nice.
yeah.
That's awesome. E-Man, I showed Kevin the clip of you saying "Oh my" for my channel, and he's like, "Good choice." I'm like,
Yes.
I know.
Yeah, I recorded that specifically for you too. You should have heard before. I was right here in front of the microphone, like, this is for you, Vlogs. And then I just cut all of that out. You just got the my.
I think you're better than George Takei.
No. He's the GOAT. I take inspiration from him. I don't steal his stuff. He's the inspiration for it. It's funny because like my one of my best friends, she's like all over George Takei. Like right when the internet started blowing up and just introducing memes like in early 2000s. That was like her thing, and it was super funny. Anytime that she found something interesting, she would always send me that specific clip. Oh my! Like, that's kind of sexy, George. I know you're.
Wasn't
gay.
he
I'm
on
not, but
Futurama?
probably. I don't watch Futurama.
But it sounds like that Ferris Bueller
sure
oh
he
my. You know, when he drives the car. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh.
Yeah, so he had that feeling. Yeah. It's John Jang 15 for anyone who is listening and wants to get the discount. We put it out there. So
Nice.
yeah, John Jang 15. So there you go. And John can get credit for directing you guys over. So, but E-Man, I gotta fix this. Oh my, discount code for you since you're such a.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, dude.
What's the discount on John Jang 15?
Yeah, John Jang 15. Yeah.
What's it? How much is there a discount?
15%.
15%.
Nice.
Yeah. So there you go. One-time purchase. Yeah. All customers. Yeah. You guys should be good to go.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh, here, I'm gonna put that as a banner right there.
There you go.
So there you go. John Jang 15 for a 15% discount on comic capsules. Just hit on
There you go.
comiccapsule.com and you're good to go.
I feel
Hey,
like
you want
my
to say hello
rogue
to all the
ones-
nice uncles? Thea, say hello to all the nice uncles.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, sweetheart.
Okay. All right. I'm going to have to put her to bed, but thank you, everybody. We'll see you guys all soon.
Nice meeting you,
Thanks for coming by, Lawrence. Take it easy, man.
Okay.
Love you, bro.
Bye.
Oh, that's so sweet of him. So yeah, so if anyone does want those comic caps, and I honestly do live by them. Well, I shouldn't say I live by them, but I really enjoy the idea behind the comic capsules. I feel like you're slabbing your own without sending it in to be slabbed. There's certain comic. Right. I get it that there's certain comics you do want to get graded, and that's cool. But there's other comics that you do like, but you don't want to get them submitted because you're like, it's not worth it to submit.
Right.
Getting a comic capsule is still a very good way to protect those comics that you still value without submitting them.
Yeah, like I have a Rogue the Savage Land. I could probably put in one of those. That would look nice.
Something that just matters to you enough to protect without paying those, CBCS and CGC prices. When Lawrence introduced me to the comic capsule 2 years ago, almost a full year before they were released, I was like, I love this idea. And I'm not like blowing smoke up someone's ass just because, hey, I got something for you. Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. No, I showed you. And that's just one stack of comic capsules that I have. I probably have probably close to like 100 of them. No joke, because I enjoy them. I like what they do for my IG page. I like what they do for my comics.
They pop.
They pop. The colors really pop. I was like, I don't know about colors. I'll stick with I have a whole shitload of clear ones because I liked, displaying them with the LED lights behind it. But seeing the value of colored comic capsules on some of the comics that I have, I'm like, oh, okay, I see what you're trying to do here. Okay,
Yeah.
It took me a while.
Some of those colors.
Yeah, it took me a while to actually sink my teeth into the colored ones, but then once he started coming out with them, I'm like, oh, okay, I see what people are doing. Okay, this is actually pretty dope. Yeah. So, like those $10, $15, $20. My rule is this. If the comic itself is worth valued or fair market value less than $100, I'll put it in a comic capsule. You know, I would put it in a comic capsule, or if I want, you know, for my IG page, and then you know, I'll switch, you know, comic capsules out and I'll put it on the IG page because it looks nice like that, right? But like legitimately, if I want to protect a comic that I like without submitting and paying what $35-$45 for one slab, that $35-$45 can get me, you know, 4 comic capsules.
Right.
And that's how I see it.
And if I'm not going to sell it, why do I need it graded and slabbed?
Exactly. Now, don't get me wrong. I still have some books that I do want to submit because that, you know, they hold value, right?
Right.
And those, yeah, submit those for sure. You know, if you have a $250 book, don't keep it in a bag and board. Put it either in a comic capsule or get that thing submitted. But other than that, man, just, you know, I like, and then on top of that, like I can put them on my wall.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can put them on the wall and display your comics like that, and that's what I like about those things. You know, and I'm not here like promoting comic capsule for the sake of. I'm not here like, oh, you know, 15% off and I get a kickback. No, I genuinely believed in this product when I first saw it, and I'm so happy that they are blowing up the way they are, and I really hope that more people
and
pick
it's
up
a
on
good
it.
price. I mean, I've seen them. The rate they cost $120 for 10 of them typically.
Yeah.
In that range. I mean,
You know, like
$100.
people spent what was it, like $7-8 for a top loader.
Right. Yeah.
$3 more, you get way better quality.
Exactly.
You know, and that's what I liked about them. Like the moment he showed it to me, I'm like, this is way better than a top loader. He's like, that's who we're trying to compete against. I'm like, you're gonna win. And I was there from the beginning. Take my money. I will invest in your company. You know? and yeah, I will talk, you know, comic capsule up and down because I really enjoy the product. And the bonus is that the owners, the creators, Andrew and Eric and Lawrence, like they're awesome guys also who are also members of the comic community. So it matters even more that it's a
because
small
somebody
business.
had turned me on to them recently. That's how I've seen them.
Yeah,
I
they're
didn't know about
awesome.
the color ones, but I saw the clear ones and it was like, this is freaking cool.
I have a whole short box of clear ones. A whole short box. So if you don't know, just in case if people want to know, 45 comic capsules fit perfectly in a short box. Just saying. I've already done the numbers. I did the numbers and I posted it on my Instagram, and Lawrence was like, "Thank you. I'm glad someone did this." I was like, so then 45 in a short box, what? That's 90 in a long box. Boom, math done. Dunzo.
Yep.
And they fit perfectly in the comic boxes too, perfectly.
Yeah.
So I'm, this is free advertisement for Lawrence and them, but I really hope that people do pick up on it and are like, yeah, let me get a 10-pack of that, and then with the Skittle pack coming out, I think that's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Comics have all different types of vibrant colors on them.
Like especially foils. Put some of the foil, like the Constantine first appearance foil facsimile that recently came out, that yellow.
Yeah.
Put that in one of those yellow border capsules.
The nice thing too is that these are UV protected, so like it won't yellow.
Yeah.
Which is really nice. Only thing is though, and they are working on it. Please, there is one thing that they did mention about a month ago, and that is, if you live in a high humidity area and you keep these out, like sunlight and stuff like that, it's the possibility of some moisture buildup, condensation that builds up in it. But they've worked on with other people and with other plastic companies to try to eliminate that right there.
Yeah.
So if anyone sees, an old post like that, they have corrected it. They have looked into it. And they got a different plastic to prevent the condensation from happening. I'm fortunate enough not to live in an area that would do that to my comics, but there are other people like Astonish. You're in Florida. Do your bags and boards? Do they build up condensation sometimes?
I'm in
I've never
Georgia.
had that problem before. That's new to me. I mean, the only thing I've heard, like, and I'm not sure, is it if it was Comic Capsule with like maybe the back of the comic was having an imprint on in the actual case itself. I think that was part of like a problem.
Yeah, that was a thing that they did address. Also, again, it had to do with the plastic. They looked into it. They let everyone know. They posted it everywhere on Instagram that they've been told XYZ. And it had to do with the plastic. I want to say that it was like a couple of. It was only like a small amount of people that was affecting. The good thing is that even though you see the rub off on the comic capsule itself, there was no real damage to the comic book, which was good, but it's still a little, disconcerting when people are like, oh, it's rubbing off. But just know that they have corrected it. They have looked into it. They've changed the plastic itself. And that's one thing I do like about them as a company is that they address their consumers like head on, like, hey, we've heard you guys, XYZ, we figured this out, this is the reason, or hey, we're looking into it, we will keep you guys updated. And that's one thing I do appreciate about that. They have like really good customer service,
good integrity.
Yeah, and that's what I enjoyed about them. Kevin, are you going to be going to Heroes Con this year?
I'm working on it. I plan to. Things go right, I will.
That's two of us right there. Like I'm working on things. Hopefully that'll get me there, and I want to go there. And here's the thing. Like I know it's like a huge actual Comic-Con, so you will find something that you are looking for there, which is awesome. Because when I went to San Diego Comic-Con for the very first time 2 years ago, it was so overwhelming.
Yeah.
How big is the San Diego?
I grew up going to Dragon Con. I was at the very first Dragon Con in Atlanta back in 1987. There were 1,700 people. And when they got up to about 60,000 people in the mid-90s is when I quit going because it just got too overwhelming, too big of lines.
Now,
more expensive and couldn't get anything done.
Is Dragon Con more of a pop culture con, more of a Comic Con?
It's more like San Diego. It's movies, TV. It's the East Coast. It's about the size of New York Comic Con.
See,
Kevin's been to a lot of Dragon Cons in the past.
I went to about 10 years straight, and then a couple times just for a day, just to go. Yeah, it's too fucking big. This ain't the same.
Do you live in the Atlanta area, Kevin?
No, I live about 100 miles south.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad.
Macon.
Hour and a half drive. That's not bad.
Eman, he got to meet Gary Gygax.
Yeah, Gary was at the first Dragon Con. He was the guest of honor. Do you know where I met him at?
Where?
Before the con even started, when we checked in the hotel room the day before the con started, we looked down and there's a strip club across the street. We went over to the strip club. Gary Gygax was at the bar. He put one on that night. Got up the next day, gave his keynote address in a flowery Hawaiian shirt, drinking a cocktail, shorts. I forget what game he was pushing. The game system he designed after he separated from TSR, because he left them kind of bad, in a bad way, and designed something with Game Workshop, I think, and that's what he was pushing. But everything he did had to do with D&D.
That's pretty dope. That's actually cool.
And it was great memories, and only 1,700 people were there.
See, 1,700 doesn't sound like a lot because that's like a small con.
Small hotel.
There's a con over here.
No comics. No comics at all. It was pure games and books, novels, fantasy novels, and gaming.
Oh, okay. So it was
focused purely on Dungeons and Dragons and that fandom.
See, that's what Dragon Con was originally, right? It was all about D&D.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Dragon Con. And then in '92 is when they started co-hosting the Atlanta Comics Expo, and they merged. And by '94 they bought Atlanta Comics Expo, and that's the year I met Todd McFarlane in '94 at the first Dragon Con / Ace. Then they bought it, dropped Ace, and just merged it. Now it's back to where there's not that many comics because it's more movies, TV, and pop culture.
Yeah.
Kevin, guess what Eman's stepson got him into now? Tell him, Eman.
Yeah, you brought up Games Workshop. My son is all into Warhammer now.
Oh yeah.
Oh damn it!
That's
like
what
he's about it.
LCS,
I got my army. Yeah.
Their main thing is Warhammer.
Brian, LCS?
No, my local comic
Oh,
shop.
your LCS. I thought you were
That's
talking
how
about
they
Brian.
make all their money. They got huge Warhammer games every weekend. They do the cards and stuff too, Magic and Pokemon, and the comics they barely do, which I kind of hate.
There's a comic shop not too far away from me called it's called King Kong Comics, but it's or King Kong Comics and Games, and they have like a small wall of comics, and they're not really organized. They mostly focus on Pokemon, trading card games and Warhammer. And I went in there one Saturday night to meet up with this guy I met on Facebook who's going to help my son and I understand Warhammer. And he was really nice, really kind. He's like, yeah, dude, I'll spend some time with you guys. Come on over. And so we went there and he showed us what Warhammer was about. Cause I was like, I don't know how to play this game. I'm about to jump into it. And he showed us and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, okay, this game is actually not too bad. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
but
definitely true.
Very, very involved. Very. Look at the data sheet. How many of your characters can do X, Y, Z? Here, roll this dice. Let me roll my dice. Okay, it looks like he hit me 98 times, and now he's dead. But I got this one. And what? Wait, so many rules, right? But I see the appeal.
Yeah, all them cool toys.
Yeah,
out there.
All those like little
they got
figurines.
some amazing setups and shit.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing about that, right? Is that everyone has their own unique take on how to build their army. You can follow the design that's given to you, or you can go in a different direction. And then, of course, painting them just makes it even more personal. I saw my stepson sent me this this page. And there's this guy who all he does is he creates Warhammer figurines, but he changes the head. So he's got like a whole army of like Buzz Lightyear, or a whole army of like different types of Transformers, or, a whole army of like it's the Warhammer figures, but they have like minions' heads on them. Like, so there is just a bunch of just like really fun things. And there are people who buy these models just to build and paint, but they don't know anything about the game.
Yeah,
I told E-Man he needs to pull a Uno reverse and be like, Optimus Prime.
Bam! You're dead, bitch. So I'm eventually going to be able to play like one game with him. I just have to find the energy and the energy to be able to sit for 2 hours building these models. So
right.
But again, I see the appeal and I'm going to do it. It's just going to take a lot of work.
Yeah, it looks. I've sat and watched them play. Just like you said, it's so in depth.
Yeah,
like there's a lot of rules and math in that.
This guy had like a laser pointer that shot a line. He's like, hold on, wait, can my guy see that guy right there? And okay, so my guy can see that guy, so I get to attack your people. Here, roll this dice. I'm like, what the fuck?
Laser pointer, I never saw that.
But I'm like, okay, well, it makes sense. And he pulls out a ruler, like, okay, you can move 4 inches in this direction, but you can't look around the corner. But however, if this group, I'm like, oh my god, this is crazy. So my stepson and I, we walked into another shop not too far away from us, and we saw these guys actually playing like a full game of Warhammer, and it was the big what's the actual size? Some nuts like 7 by 16 foot table, something crazy, and they had all these buildings that they built and stuff like that all around, and we're looking at them, and it's like chess, right? Everyone, they have like their own their own characters on their side and whatnot. And we're looking at them like, how many points is this? Because they play like on a point system. They're like, this is a full 2,000 point game. I'm like, how long have you guys been playing? They go, oh, we've been playing for about 10 years. I'm like, no, today. Oh, only about 4 hours. Only.
Yeah.
Only.
Yeah, I've been holding in this shit
Touch grass.
for 4
Go breathe air. Go outside. Have a Coke. You know.
Have a drink. Go take a shit.
Man.
Go take a smoke.
I know back in the day, we played Dungeons and Dragons for 2 days straight. Yeah. Just whenever we fell asleep, we slept, wake up, go right back to playing.
And that's the thing about the geek culture, right? Is that there's so many different elements of being a geek, right? You are a geek of Warhammer, comics, trading card games, sports games, Transformers, there's just so many worlds, gaming and stuff like you can't be a part of every one. And that's why doing Warhammer is so daunting to me, because I'm already a gamer. I'm already collecting comic books. Like the bandwidth to be able to do this, it's very, very, very small. And yet I decide to jump into one of the most intricate worlds of geek by doing this, Right. But I love the kid. I love the kid so much, and I'm like, I can't have you doing this on your own. So like that's why I jumped in and I was like, let me jump in.
Buy a game of Risk and see if he likes that.
Oh, yeah.
He does, and that's the thing. He does like Risk. I don't know how to play that game.
That's
fucked.
that's much easier, I'm sure, to figure out.
Used to play that all the time.
Yeah,
Risk looks so much easier to play than Warhammer. My God. Red Art and Comics. My Hobby Lobby has a Warhammer table that is huge with underground caves, castles, etc. 8-piece epic. Just insane. Yeah, I've seen these.
Hobby Lobby? Wow. Hobby Lobby don't have anything like
It's
that.
funny too, because Games Workshop has like the buildings, right? They call them terrains. I think is what the term is for the buildings. They have terrains from Games Workshop, and those things are going for like hundreds of dollars each. But there's this guy locally who 3D prints terrain, and he just sells it as is, like, oh, it's a building. But people know that it's for Warhammer, and he sells his for like $15. And then on top of that, he actually has the 3D print files online. So if you want to go ahead and do that, people will do it. It's like, well, you can just do it all on your own.
You should get a 3D printed Optimus Prime.
No, I can't. Look, stop putting ideas in my head, Boggs. This is insane. Uh-oh. Wait a minute here. Oh, I think we have another guest coming through.
For me.
Crikey. This is another handsome fella from down under. Welcome. Omni Blue!
Hello again,
Look
I saw
at
you on
here,
another
look at
stream a little
here.
while ago.
What's up, Bo?
Hang on, I'm getting this camera right. There we go. Hey guys!
Oh, look at that
Hello,
sexy
Bo.
individual.
Again.
What time is it? What time is it over there, Bo?
It is 2:30 and I'm still at work.
I'm still at work.
You know what? So Trev, the shipping guru, he has his weekly hangouts. And it's I'm at work. I'm like, oh, Trev's streaming. I'm on lunch now.
Hey, can
don't
I
put
ask
in
you
it.
a question? I'm at lunch. Leave me
And
alone.
I do IT at work. I'm like, no, put in a ticket and have someone else do it. I'm on lunch and I'm talking comic books with Trev. I'm like, this is my time right here.
Right.
That's right. It's been a pretty slow day, so unless the phone rings or I get another email or my boss rings, how you guys doing?
Good, man. Thanks for coming through, man. It's just a straight up hangout tonight. We're just shooting the shit,
Yeah, man.
bro.
What time are we
I'm always
hanging
down.
out till? Do you have work tomorrow, Eman?
Yeah, I do work. Tomorrow's my work from home day, so I can be up late tonight, wake up, and be at work. My commute tomorrow is literally 15 steps.
I love that.
It's a very far commute. It's quite difficult. Traffic is horrendous around the 10-step mark. It's crazy. It's insane. Dogs literally everywhere. It's crazy.
Bo, did you ever get that comic from Simon that he's holding for you?
No. No. Cost me what? $70 or something?
Yeah.
Man,
did you?
That was money worth. That was money well spent.
Yeah. Eman, were you ever on the show when it was Mad Spidey and Rob said bourbon and Bo just loses it?
No. Why, Bo? Why did you lose it on bourbon?
Bourbon.
Just because of the way it was said.
Oh, okay.
It was like a weird pronunciation.
Hey, Bo,
He's
I'm
from
jealous of
Boston.
Eman because
Oh.
Eman's been to Rob's barbecues, but we haven't.
Oh yeah. Rob's got
Well,
amazing
so far,
barbecue.
a lot of Aussieverse viewers are wondering who the hell is this E-Man, because I'm constantly putting on his like, oh yeah thing every time there's like a booby book on or something, and people are like, has he just like stolen something from another channel and is just using that all the time? And I'm like, no, he's actually a friend. And they're like, I don't believe you.
No, you know what? I'll believe this. I'll believe this because you had a stream once late at night here. Let me say that again. Let me use those words again. It was a late night stream here, but
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I can actually hang out with Bo tonight. Let me go on. And like I saw one of your viewers was like, oh my God, he's real. He's here. I'm like, I am here, human. It is live. I am here. I don't know.
Well,
it was
actually,
a female, and I was like, oh.
You just made me realize a good point. Are you still going to be recording this show in another hour and a half?
Maybe
Okay.
not.
Well, if you're not, I'm doing a recording in an hour and a half, and you're all invited. But I'm going to upload it tonight at 7 p.m., which is like 5 hours away. But I'm going to record it at 4. It's just showing off a whole bunch of signatures and stuff. So if you're interested and you're not doing this show, then let me know and come on down and hang out with me. It'll only be like a half an hour.
I got some signatures I want to show off, Bo. I might join you. I have no girlfriend tonight. I have no kids tonight. My commute tomorrow is 15 steps. I'm living the life until everyone comes back home.
Well, I finished. I've got a.
Bo, I would. I'm just so exhausted.
Oh, get stuffed. You are fucking on every show always. And like the Aussie invites you on and I'm too tired.
Wait, what time? Wait, hour and a half. 2 a.m.?
No,
US time?
it's 11 p.m. I don't know what time zone you're in.
It'd
but
be
yeah.
2 a.m. here.
Yeah, no. Think West Coast time. It's okay. You're on the West Coast tonight. You think
So
11.
it'll be 11 p.m. West Coast time.
That's not bad. That's all right.
I'm going to put you on mute. My phone's ringing.
I'll do it.
Hi, this is Bo. How can I help you? Fantastic. Yes, we'll take 15 of those. No, 20. We can do 20. How about that? I do expect a 15% discount. Wonderful.
25. Oh, you're generous.
That's. He's like, I can't look at you guys. I'm gonna put the camera down.
Evan, are you gonna last to be on both?
I don't know.
I'll jump on
Mark
both.
the Cuddy Sark. What's up? Will's
awesome.
always
I'll be
exhausted.
back.
Look at that, Will. Mark's saying you're always exhausted, bro.
I am always exhausted.
Oh shit! I thought that was Bo talking. I'm like, are we hearing his conversation?
Wait, I'm gonna show some signatures too then, E-Man.
I dare you. I don't think you can. I don't think you will. Ha! I challenge you to a duel. That's exactly what Bo just said. I just challenge. No. Hang on. You're on mute.
Still.
Okay, so that was just a really weird call.
What do you do for work, Bo?
I'm in the admin for a plumbing company and I do the invoicing and the scheduling and all that sort of crap. And I just had somebody ring up saying, hi, I need to book an appointment where you use the white foam stuff around the edges of the sink and it turns everything black. And I've gone, what? And he goes, I don't know what it's called, but you've used it before. And it's like a white thing that you put around and it removes the gunk and it turns black. And I've gone, dude, like, I'm not a plumber, I'm sorry. I need a bit more information. And he goes, "Okay, I'll call you back," and he hung up.
So I like Mark's question over here, and this is a legit question. Is Bo using a phone with a cord? And I believe you were.
Yes, I know.
This guy got a landline. This guy.
Dude, don't get me started. So when I got this job right about a year ago, they're like, "We want you to work from home 1 day a week," and they gave me a laptop and a phone, and they gave me this.
They gave you a phone, all right.
And I took it home, and my partner goes, "Are you working in 1860? What's going on?" And I'm like, "I don't know, man. Like, it connects with the Wi-Fi, but it's really annoying because, like, when I type, because I'm obviously taking a call, I'm perpetually like this, typing, So I figure another year or two, and I can have a workplace injury with the neck, and be like, "Well,
welcome
you've
to the
given
90s.
me that phone,
Welcome to the 90s. God damn, dude, saying that hurts. I'm like, the 90s was just like last decade. No, hey, man, that was 30 years ago. Fuck.
That's right, man.
Damn. Look at that, Miss Sola. LOL, the old-fashioned office phone. This guy.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna have to clip that moment. Is that a wired phone?
Oh man, I wish I could clip this for my boss and just show them. But then they're going to be like, "And when did this air?" I'll be like, after 4.
Dude, we're on Pacific time. They won't. Oh no, they will, because it'll say, "Oh, it was uploaded." Oh no, hey Bo, wait. You might actually be okay, because my streams, they don't upload for I think 12 hours.
Oh, what?
Yeah, because I don't I'm not I don't have the 1,000 subscribers. I don't have the 4,000 watch hours. I'm not a special person in the YouTube world yet. So no, but like they for you people. And when I say you people, I'm not talking about white people. I'm talking about you folks who stream constantly. Please, let's not, blow this out of, proportion here. But it's
He's
so
being
for people who
racist
have
again.
No, but for people who have like over 1,000 subscribers or close to or whatever, and you guys stream constantly, your streams show up almost immediately. Mine don't. Mine take almost 12 hours for them to show up.
What? I've never heard of that before.
Hold on. So based off of that, go ahead and clip it. When did the show air? Oh, that was off hour. It was,
So, Bo, what time? So how long are we going for? Hour and a half, you said? 30 minutes?
Yeah, it's going to be in 2:43, an hour and 20 minutes.
Okay, I'll be awake for the whole show then. Why not?
He's like,
You'll be fucking awake for the whole show, all right, mate.
I can kill you. Hey, are we allowed to show some signature books on your show too?
Yeah, of course, man. No, it's all about me.
And we're there to support the...
Hey,
don't you hair flip on my show, Bo. Don't you...
Look what Paul sent me.
Oh my, wait a minute here.
I was
like that look.
I was
hey,
at
Bo.
Heroes for one day
last
last year, and I could only... Look what... Paul sent me this. Look what John Jang said.
John Jang? Yeah. Oh yeah, you're gonna see a lot of John Jang signatures.
Nope, Death Rage. Death Rage.
Ah.
Hey man, I do want to do another show with you where we have some kind of hair off.
I'll let you win too. Like I'll do something messed up with my hair, and I'll be like,
I'll just win anyway.
You would. You will. You have the beard. That's why.
I'll be right back. Gotta let my kitty cat in.
All right. Whoa.
This
is a family show, Kevin. All right, please.
Is that code for your children in the basement?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Am I allowed to drink beer on your show, Bo?
You're allowed to drink beer and smoke crack. Yes. This is an all-inclusive show.
I love it. See, look at that. All
Hey,
inclusive.
Bo, why don't we do it sooner? Just because.
Because I'm working.
Bo, don't tell the other Aussies. You're my favorite.
Oh, I'm gonna tell Simon and Simon. Watch.
Simon and Simon.
Dude, they should make a sitcom called Simon and
They
Simon.
really should. I was thinking that too. Like a straight up comic book show just called Simon and Simon, and they're just there showing off comics. I would so subscribe to that. I'd turn on every single notifications.
Well, it'd be funny because it'd be funny because Mad Spidey Simon would just be like on his balcony or in his bedroom all the time, just showing off things that he's bought, while the other Simon would never be at home and just all the time just be vlogging about his life.
See, it
Dude,
works
I don't
perfectly.
Get
See,
Simon's intro where he goes, and then he goes smacks himself. I'm like, dude, what?
I like that. Yeah. I thought, hey, look.
I'm going to go because I'm too paranoid about work. I'll send a link in about an hour and 15 minutes, maybe just 5 or so minutes after that because I've got to swap laptops. And I'll see you guys then.
Yeah, I'll be there.
I'll
Catch
be
up.
there too.
All right. For life. I like that. The Aussieverse is for life. I like it. He's just like really into it. Go on, Bo.
Dude, Bo's my freaking spirit animal.
I like that, dude. Astonished, what you doing over there, man? I see you working and stuff.
I don't think Kevin, are you gonna make it or no?
I'm shipping out my eBay orders for tomorrow.
Yeah, literally, like legit, he's working. All right, go make that money.
Do you want to see a preview or do you want to be surprised, Eman?
I want to be surprised because I want you there. I don't want you falling asleep on me. I have to continue this stream on long enough so that I end it at the time that we start Bo's show. Like it might get. I have to go get a beer. Actually, I want to go get me a beer. If I leave, can you guys behave? Can I trust you guys to be? Oh shit! Look at Kevin's face.
With Boggs here.
I won't invite Red.
Astonish, keep an eye on them, please. He's like, no, man, I'm working. Shit. All right, let me go get a beer. I'll be right back. Oh, Red's asleep right now. Red's gone night.
Or Michael.
Him too. They both went night. Okay.
Okay.
Keep the show going. Behave or don't. Your choice.
Okay, you two listen up. I'm in charge right now, so guess what? Optimus Prime is the best. Kevin, what are you eating?
Zebra cake.
Are those good?
No.
Then why are you eating it?
Because it's there.
And it's food.
Sometimes they're good, but by the time you reach the end of it, it's not really that good.
Yeah. I'll show you a preview because Eman's not here. Kevin, you ready? That was perfect. How'd the rest of Mass Stream go? Good?
Yeah.
I saw Jeff jumped on with you guys at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll make Bo's stream. I got nothing to do tomorrow.
Show them comments. Previews of what they're going to be selling tomorrow.
Oh, is Matt doing a sale tomorrow?
Yeah, I guess it's going to be all of us again, like last week.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Can't believe I bought all that stuff. I guess I could show you the action figures I bought today. They barely qualify as action figures. Though. Let's see. You go to Dollar Tree, right, Will? Yeah, they had a comic book that they published called Final Faction.
Okay.
And
they have little action figures that go with it as well.
They made a cartoon for it too. Well, they just pulled the comic book. For some reason, they yanked it off the shelf.
I think it's because of the IP on it or something.
Something to do with the movie that's going to be coming out. But you can still get the figures. My problem is I can't find the damn copy of the comic book that I bought a couple months ago. I've looked at all my damn boxes and I have no idea where the hell it's at.
That could be big money.
But I did go out.
The quality
today.
of that paper that the comic book is made of is really thin. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not really good quality. But yeah, I've seen it there before.
What were you saying, Kevin? You went out today and what?
I'll show you.
Tonight's giveaway is sponsored by Kevin of Random Reads. Kevin's about to give away a Final Faction Elite Alpha Team 1 and a...
These were tough to find. I had to go to 4 different Dollar Trees to find the...
Are those just to resell?
I bought 20. Spent
Make sure you put the hashtag
$25.
Kevin Loves Me. Just kidding.
And it's just to put them up and see what happens.
Some of those I have
is,
not even
man,
seen.
Look at these. They're like $1.25 and they are really good quality. They look cool.
What are they from?
They got all these accessories. And that's the thing. It's like Dollar Tree financed it. Dollar Tree published the comic book. Dollar Tree paid for all this stuff. That's something they normally don't do. So it's kind of got a weird story behind it. I watched a guy's video on YouTube that called them and never got answers and went and found all the answers he could. But I was like, I think they look pretty cool. I kind of want to open some of them. And the guy that...
Are you going to jump on Bose or no? Mark, I love your Prisons covers. Trust me.
This guy right here is the creator. He's the guy that dreamed it up. He's actually a cop, veteran, all this stuff. But he created the idea of the comic and all this stuff. They talk about him in the video.
Yeah, man. We would.
They modeled the face after the guy.
So there's a whole comic book based off of these characters, or are these characters based off of the comic book? Like that's...
Well, they came up with all of it together and a cartoon. The cartoon's on YouTube. You can watch the Final Faction cartoon. It's like G.I. Joe or something, but kind of cheesy. But they got a Chihuahua in a freaking robot suit. It's one of the team members. Dude, I mean, that's just too cool. A freaking Chihuahua in a robot suit.
So Kevin, do us a favor in the most Kevin of way. Give us a quick synopsis of Final Faction.
Let's see. The moon blows up, and inside the moon is an alien mothership that's been there forever, and they come to life and start attacking Earth to get all its resources. And so a team of special people are assembled.
I'll be back in him.
These 5 people are the Final Faction, the only chance to save the Earth.
Oh, there's only 5 people that are
yeah
to save the Earth.
It's almost like it would have worked really well if they had just totally went overboard and made it a satire of the whole G.I. Joe type comic book instead of actually trying to make it sort of serious.
The world rests on the Final Five faction in Final Faction, the cartoon. Dun, dun, dun.
But you got the chick named Shift. He has swords. What is the guy that's obviously
Are those like 5-inch figures, like similar to old school G.I. Joes?
yeah. And she's got a nice butt if you look at it. They're well molded.
Look, people collect comic books for boobies. I'm pretty sure they'll collect, figurines for butts.
Steadfast. He's quite steadfast. One of these is like it's obviously they're steel.
Who's made of steel? I like how Steel's the black guy. It's very similar to Shaq's Steel.
Yeah, he kind of looks like Blade with those glasses, those goggles.
Oh, Blade, yeah. Yeah, I see that.
Sergeant Ruck.
He's obviously the leader, right?
I suppose. Although it could be Master Sergeant Steadfast.
When I saw those figures,
I think he's more of the muscle.
At Dollar Tree, though, like it kind of gave me a feeling of like the Exo Squad because they had like robot looking suits and stuff.
That's the bad guys.
Okay.
You can buy these. Where is it? The stuff like this that fits on them.
Like the Centurions. You guys remember that cartoon? Power Extreme.
Yeah.
That was a badass cartoon.
Yeah, I had an elite one too. I don't know. I might just open them up, make a video.
Should. Why not? It's
do
content.
A stop motion thing and have them fight each other.
There's a lot of talented stop motion creators on YouTube. It's crazy what they can do with stop motion, man. Some of these guys are talented, man.
I did one with Lego, and it was a 3-minute video, and that damn thing took me about 2 days.
Damn.
Then I figured out you can cheat by using video tricks.
I was gonna say, don't say AI. You're gonna say AI. Oh, don't you AI that stuff.
Nah, just by speeding up the video and slowing it down and clipping your points out to make it look like it's.
Now, here, kind of going into that right there. AI. I am not okay with AI used to create. I'm not okay with you typing in a prompt and saying, hey, I want spawn in XYZ, pose, overlooking, blah, blah, blah. I am okay with someone drawing something and using AI to clean it up. That I'm very much okay with. Make, these lines a little bit sharper, not quite as dull, or make it a little bit more dull, not as sharp. I'm okay with using AI as a tool. I am not okay with AI being used as a replacement for actual talent.
But how do you look at it? Look at this. I don't have the money to hire somebody to write a song that I can use on YouTube as an intro song for my videos. And I can't use anything that's already been published because of copyright. I can't write music. So can I use an AI tool to create a little ditty of a song?
I would recommend first looking at royalty-free music, which is everywhere on YouTube. And a lot of these artists who create royalty-free music, the only thing that they do ask is that you give them credit in the video. Something like that, I would rather have someone do as opposed to, creating something on AI, because there's an actual artist out there that's doing this, and, they deserve the support. So like with me, I pay for Motion Array, and Motion Array's got this whole library of royalty-free music, right? But it's a paid subscription that I'm paying for, which I'm okay with because it's, getting the artists out there. If you're using AI for music,
I'm thinking more of like a intro video, like a little musical ditty that's related to my show in the lyrics.
Like a little jingle, right?
Right.
I would still stick with the whole, look at royalty free music, look at stuff that's already been created, or look at Fiverr. Whereas Fiverr, you can legitimately hire someone to do something like that. So like the initial fee is like $5. That's why it's called Fiverr. So you pay like an initial fee of $5 for, hey, listen to my story, listen to what I want to do. And they can cut like a little clip for you. Some of these people would, that they rely on Fiverr as work. So you can cut they'll cut like let's say a jingle for you, and it'll sound something like XYZ. And if you like the direction that they're going in, then you pay them, a fee, whatever, to create that little jingle. And if you're looking for something that's like 30 seconds, like 15 to 30 seconds long, going through Fiverr shouldn't be too expensive. You could probably find someone in the $40. You could probably find someone in the $40 range to do something like that. Some kid is like willing to do something. But if it comes down to it, and you have to use AI because there really is no other choice, and you've looked at all the other options, and then that's just how I feel. Then okay, but
you hire a guy though, and then they end up using the AI generated thing to do
that too.
And that's and that is the gamble, right? I guess that is the gamble because you're not sure if they're like AI creating it.
And like the neat little things you can do with some of them, where you take like a comic book cover and bring it to life. I've done it. It's just a 2-second little movement.
Yeah.
Road shaking her ass and stuff.
I've actually seen someone that I just recently found on Instagram who does that. Like he's got really good poses, and he takes really good pictures of his omnibuses and his statues, and it's a video. Like he's just panning left to right on his statues or omnibuses, but there would be like one specific shot where you can tell he totally AI'd it. And that statue comes out moving, like they're shooting an arrow or blowing a kiss. That right there, okay, like I'm okay with that because the whole video isn't AI. The whole video isn't reliant on AI. The whole video, the camera, the shots, the books, the statues themselves, they are not AI. He's using AI to have fun with one scene, and I'm okay with that.
A little special effects.
Yeah.
It's a little glitter.
And that's cool. That I think that again, using AI as a tool, I think he used it perfectly as a tool. And I'm very much okay with that. But like I'm a big Wu-Tang Clan fan. And this is kind of almost gonna go, off board here a little bit. But I'm a big Wu-Tang fan. I love Wu-Tang Clan. I will listen to anything that they release. They just released a single called Mandingo. It's their newest song, and then I saw the video. I was highly upset and almost offended. I don't want to say offended. That's a little too strong. But I was really, really upset at the direction they went because the whole entire video is obviously created with AI prompts. Wow. Very soulless, each character in each scene of the same character looked different enough for you to think, is that a different actor? And then like as I kept watching this video, I'm like, this is all created in AI. And so I had to look it up, and yeah, sure enough, they hired a director who created the whole video in AI. And I was like, I can't finish watching this video. I really can't. I love Wu-Tang Clan. I love them so much. But that specific video, the moment that I realized it was all AI, I was like, no, I can't do this. So because, in my eyes, they completely replaced a whole creative team with someone who's just typing prompts behind a computer. Right. And not in a good way either.
Yeah.
It wasn't entertaining. It was very soulless. It was like, what am I watching here? So again, and I'll reiterate it, as a tool to enhance some things, cool. But to fully create something from beginning to end, leave that up to the people who know how to do it and support them, because that's their job. That's what they do. You know,
Yep.
now
And that'll always be better.
for us, I guess but I guess for us, if we're gonna use AI to create a jingle for an intro for, or use AI as a thumbnail, we're not at that level of creativity or notoriety where, oh, this guy, blah 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 blah. I have 600 subscribers, no one's gonna care. But if you have like 1 million subscribers and your intros all created with AI, I got an issue with that. You have the money to give someone to create that for you. No, that's not cool. That's, I guess, it's either a belief, a view, or whatever. But that's just me, Kevin. If you know what, don't fucking listen to me, Kevin. You want to use AI to create your jingle, go for it. I'll sing for you and enhance that with AI. Fuck it. Got you. Don't listen to me, Kevin.
Here's the good thing. I only need 300 hours and I'm monetized.
Get this.
When you're monetized, YouTube opens up a huge audio library of copyrighted music that you can pay and use in a single video, maybe $5 to use it in one video, or pay more and use it in a dozen videos. I didn't know they did that.
I didn't either.
But
I never would have thought of that. Yeah.
Tens of thousands of hit songs, stuff you recognize and people know.
Tens of thousands of songs at your disposal.
There's got to be something I know in there. Something I can use.
And I'm sure there is.
And then you're actually, you're paying for the license for the artist and everything.
And that's cool. They see, and that right there, an artist created that song. You're paying into that. You're using their stuff. I agree with that.
You can access the free part of it now, but it's about 1,500 songs that you've never heard of by people you've never heard of.
Yeah,
probably
it's all like royalty-free music. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? Though, I might be a hypocrite here, though. I'll be a hypocrite here. I have heard of people creating AI music and blending certain songs together, like just throwing out names right there, like Eminem, Slipknot, and Linkin Park. I've heard people AI create, music using those bands' sounds, and some of it actually doesn't sound bad. I'll be like, all right, this is actually pretty cool, but because it's AI, I kind of
right.
Like
scary,
one foot out the door, but I'm like,
sound.
that's not too bad, but it's not created by you.
See, I'm a big guitar fan, and I played around with it trying to make songs, and I have as yet to make any song that sounds like a guitar playing. It sounds like a keyboard playing a guitar part. It does not sound like a guitar. I don't think they're capable of actually making a real guitar sound.
See, and you notice these things, right? Like you can tell when something is a little off, and that's how it is with AI. You can tell something's a little off, Like Miss So right here, she was looking up music production programs last night, and she's like, even music producers are using AI tools now, and there's that word right there, though, Miss So. Tools. Right. If you're using that tool to assist with your production,
like
I'm okay with that.
They have AI filters that just improves the filtration, how well it gets the static out of the old master tapes and stuff. That's fine. That's using AI the way you should be using it.
Yeah, again, and I agree with that, right? I do agree with that right there. But if a producer stands behind the keyboard and is like, create a beat that sounds like Dr. Dre, but it's made for Sepultura, from China, and they come up with something, they'll use that actual beat that was created, and then they'll build on that. And that I have a little bit of an issue with. But if you're like, all right, well, this guitar sounds a little too high pitched at this section, let's go ahead and use the AI to kind of balance it. That I'm okay, because that's fine. So tools, and like I said earlier, using it as a tool to enhance your work, no problem.
They're using
that's
AI
fine.
to upscale old video to make it like 8K high def now.
That's great. See,
It
that
does
that
way
yeah,
better
that
than
I'm okay with.
our old
Like,
filters.
it would be like I'm not against this right here. If someone uses AI to enhance, Star Wars,
Right.
so that it actually looks crisp in 4K without the 1977 look,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, dude, I'm down to watch
Yeah.
that. But if you create like a whole trilogy using nothing but AI,
Right.
I got an issue with that.
Right.
You
Me
know.
and the prequel.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Actually,
I'm
right.
gonna-
The prequel trilogy might not be a bad request.
And here's the thing. Here's the sad thing. In the next 10 years, AI is going to be good enough to do that.
Yeah. Well.
AI art is more obvious, but with music, it's very hard to tell what's AI, what's manual. If someone created an entire song in AI, and I think you might be right, Miss So. I'm pretty sure that to the regular ear, a lot of us won't notice it. I probably wouldn't notice it either. I'm not specialized. I'm not a audiophile. But there might be something in it where you can tell that, hey, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. Like so for example, and I like going off on tangents here because I have ADHD.
Vocals are a giveaway to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Some people can really tell AI vocals right off the bat.
Yeah.
Seems to be younger people can really tell it.
For me, I'm a gamer also. I PC game, AI is starting to come around it's in gaming now. So there's this new GPU, this new graphic processing unit, where they're claiming, previous generation top of the line performance at a fraction of the price, but they had to use AI. Well, when all these tech YouTubers actually broke down frame generation is what it's called, or multi-frame generation, they're like, hey, look, it looks smooth if you just look at it without thinking about it, but if you actually break it down frame per frame, you can see the fake frames ghosting and creating artificial textures and stuff like that, where it can kind of disrupt your visual feel of the video game. And that I don't like. I'm not cool with fake frame generation. And
But
probably because it doesn't look good now, and it does make the game look smoother, but you can tell.
But if you can't tell,
and we're probably going to get there in about 5 generations. In like 4 or 5 generations, we're going to get to a point where games that were made for 24, 30 frames per second, you can upscale them to 240 frames per second, or 240 FPS. And you're not going to tell, but you're going to tell.
I'm getting ready to upgrade my computer. Too bad they're not already there.
Wait, you're going to upgrade now, Kevin?
Well, no, I don't upgrade. It'll probably be another 6 months to a year before I do, but I got to get ready.
Start saving your pennies now, man, because that's something I actually wanted to talk about earlier today. Going back to the GPU, there's one that I want. And I'm willing to spend like $700 on it. But because of the tariffs and the second batch of these new GPUs that came out, that fucking GPU went from $700 to $1,400.
Yeah. I didn't even think
because of the tariffs. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Which one is it?
The 9070 XT. Yeah, 9070.
Yeah.
9070 XT ASRock. It's the ASRock one. It's the white one. It's the only white-ish 9070 XT, and I want that one specifically. If they can get the 5070 Ti under $800, that might be worth it. But I don't trust NVIDIA right now. Just sorry, I went all tech right now.
Everything. See, I built mine 5 years ago, and it's got 2 SLI AMD set up an SLI configuration video. I don't even remember what model number, but when I built it, it was to play World of Warcraft at the top setting. So it's hanging in there, no problem right now. But it's about time.
It's coming, isn't it? Because a lot of games don't support SLI anymore.
I know. Yeah. Well, they don't even make SLI anymore. I don't think. because the new cards are better than SLI could be anyway.
J.M. Nasser is asking, late, but thoughts on grading books? Who is the standard now, CGC or CBCS? Comic Capsule is the standard. Go ahead and head on over to Comic Capsule. Make sure you type in John Jang 15 for a 15% discount on your next order of Comic Capsule. Go ahead and do that today.
I agree.
Just plug in for my buddy Lawrence there, Comic Capsule.
Yeah, dude, I loved meeting Lawrence. I hope to get to talk to him longer next time.
CB40?
With all the scandals and issues with the slabs and the bends in the slabs and stuff, I think it's just better to just keep your stuff raw right now until they fix all the problems that they have going on with the modern books, it seems.
Yeah, and I've heard a lot about CGC and CBCS, mostly CGC. I saw a buddy posting that CGC either had marks or hair or crazy bends in some of their slabs, and it's like it sucks. It's almost like CGC needs to slow it down. Either slow it down or hire more people. I don't think they have the money to hire more people, so they need to slow it down.
But we love slabs. We can't get enough of them.
What you got there? Transform. Hold on, Astonish. I need to see that. It's a Transformer book, so you get highlighted on this channel. Ooh.
That's a
Dark Cybertron.
It's a Dark Cybertron 1. It's a Virginia Comic Con exclusive. It's actually Rob Liefeld homaging himself, and there's Optimus there, and then all the Decepticons, Soundwave, Megatron.
Soundwave, Shockwave, Megatron, Starscream.
Yep, it's pretty cool. I love this book. I didn't even know it existed until I went to my LCS and it was on the wall. So, yeah.
Rob Liefeld homaging himself is such a Rob Liefeld thing.
Yep.
That's a dope book. When did that come out?
2013, I believe.
Yeah, because that Optimus looks like a newer generation type, very Gundam-ish.
Yeah, it's definitely not Generation 1.
So what's happening with PSA? What is happening with PSA? Kevin, do you have any thoughts on this one right here?
Not really.
Fantastic. Astonish, when you come back, what's going on with PSA? I'm going to drop that to you. Vogs, what's going on with PSA?
PSA's for reading sports cards.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, non-sports cards.
Cards?
Welly, man.
Gotcha.
Welly,
They're,
man.
Hold on.
They are supposed to be grading comic books.
That's what I heard.
Grade comic
Welly,
books,
man. They do cards and other things.
Case.
Hey.
Apparently, you can knock people out with their slab.
I'm doing a live report here, sir.
Vogs live on location. Vogs, go for it.
Welly, man. They do sports care.
Fantastic. Thank you, Vogs. All right. So, just kidding, Will.
Back to you in the studio.
Oh, man. If there's anyone that like to blow their own trumpet, it is Rob. It really is, right? It's really
blowing things.
Y'all should come to the cons in New Orleans. Stay for the comics. Leave to avoid a mugging.
Oh my.
I live in the Bay Area. Muggings happen no matter what. They announced it 12 months ago and never heard anything after that. PSA, I believe. Yeah, because I did see that. Honestly, the PSA label on a card, Supreme, right? Oh, that's PSA. But on a comic book, it's kind of ugly. Not even going to lie. I don't know. This is probably personal preference. But the PSA labels on a comic book, they're not stunners. They're not lookers. They're not hot.
I need to find a Transformers slab sooner or later.
Yeah, you do. Honestly, let's talk about this real fast. Let's talk about this real fast. The PSA label on a comic book, when and or if it ever gets released, what do you guys think? Astonish, let me bring it over to you.
Like I said, I feel like CGC has just gotten people to the point where that is really all that people want. I mean, I have a CGC or CBCS book. I have a PGX book, and I don't know. I mean, just
yeah.
You think because that's like the standard, everyone wants to go with CGC?
They're entrenched.
I feel like people are too invested in it. You know, when you think about the CGC registry, when you think about all the different things that CGC kind of has to offer, man, they're like, you know, they're like the top brand, and everybody else is just basically an imitator or you know.
The same way PSA is with cards.
Yes, CGC is the norm.
So if other grading companies, let's bring this up right here. If other comic book grading companies like PSX, CBCS, if they offer a what's that when you can look it up, not stasis, not status, registry. If they have that where they're like, hey, we have 5 CBCS graded 10s, do you think that company will now be competitive enough to veer people away from CGC? Or what does this company need to do in order to take market share away from CGC?
They would probably have to get with companies like Heritage, different auction houses, where big books goes through. And I think for them to push that and get the high dollar books being graded, then that would probably be more like getting everybody on board. Because if everybody knows, like I said, if you have a high value book, you're going to want to send it to CGC because that's what people know and trust. Like it's CBCS has kind of gotten the reputation of like grading harsh on books, or I want to say more or less that but people worry about the fact that if you're buying a 9.8 CBCS, if you go and you get it graded by CGC, it's not going to necessarily equal a 9.8. They're different standards. It's too much of a risk, I think.
Kevin, what do you think?
Yeah. I don't think I know what you asked.
Boggs, what about you? What do you think about what Steiner said?
She got me looking at graphics cards. Sorry. I'm sitting here at Avatar.
Oh shit, we'll sit down and talk about that for the rest of the night. Trust me, I can totally do that. But Boggs, what do you think these other grading companies need to do to truly be able to compete with CGC? Is it partnership with places like Heritage? Or is it changing their own standards to either be less or more aggressive to grade certain comics? Or is it other services that CGC has that somebody else might not have, or vice versa?
I don't think he's there.
Fantastic, Boggs. Riveting. Love it. Swaggle House has a video with a slabbed PSA comic. Ooh. Not a fan of. Oh no, Swaggle House. Swaggle House is cool. I was thinking some other bird named YouTube channel. Won't say his name. Swaggle House is cool though. I've actually met Swaggle House in person, and it was funny because my interaction with him was at a con, and I saw him in the lobby. And I looked at him, and he looked at me and like, hey, I know you. I was like, I've seen you on YouTube, I believe. And he's like, yeah, hey, my name is XYZ. I was like, that's not your name. And he smiles. He goes, I'm Swaggle House. I was like, yeah, that's how I know you. Man, it's great meeting you. It was really chill. He's a really, really cool guy. Just super down to earth. And just dude. He's just a dude. And he shines brightly in front of a camera. And he's pretty cool. I really enjoy what he's done for the comic book community. But there's other people out there, and we're not going to name bird names here, that just put a dent in it, and I just can't stand those guys. Not naming names here.
You mentioned Hero Con.
Quack.
Hey, we're not naming names of bird people here. Bird people, see? I'm a sticker person. I'll be a sticker person all any day of the week compared to a bird person.
You mentioned Heroes Con. Yeah, the main reason I'm going is to meet everybody.
Yeah.
It's not about the comic.
That's how I'm looking at it too, Kevin. I'm looking at Heroes Con not as a Comic Con to go hunting for a specific comic, because we have that at our disposal.
Yeah.
We have that everywhere with eBay, with Mercari, with whatnot, with Facebook Marketplace. There's something that you want online, you will find it, and you can bargain for it.
That's why I mainly am going I'm going 3 days this year. I normally go 1. I live 30 minutes from where it is. Last year was my first year. I'm mainly going for signatures, and that's it.
Oh, well, I don't want to meet you either, dude.
I was...
Oh, fuck. Kevin pulling
Damn. See, and you know what? I'm legitimately going to meet friends in our community. Vogs, you're one of them. You were. Now you're out of here. You see how that works, Kevin? That we kicked him out just because of that. He's no longer with us. Just kidding, Vogs.
I worship Eman daily.
Now he gets the spotlight for saying that. It's all you now, Vogs. Oh my. Not naming names, Kevin. Bird from up. You'll have a blast. Heroes Con seems to be a good location for many. It is not. Well, hold on. She said it's a good location for many. True, not for me. Not for me. That's a 5.5 hour straight shot plane ride.
Does it? I think Rob
5.5 hours on the road for me.
I think
would
Rob
Don't you show off, Kevin. How dare you?
Rob Fatstacks.
I'd rather be on a plane for 5.5 hours.
I think
than
Rob
driving for 5.5
I think Rob Fatstacks drives from Cali.
He's not. Trust me, he's not. I talked to him. We might be on the same connecting flight from somewhere, Rob and I.
That'd be fun. You're like, hey, I know you.
I know you. Hey, I'll be at the airport. Hey, can I get a picture with you? Make a big old fuss about it. Take pictures like, oh man, it's so great meeting you. Just walk away. I just want all the airport people to be like,
man, you board the plane with him. And
In fact, I recall
wait a
quite
minute.
well.
Is that seat open next to you at first class? Can I join you?
Yes, he's getting first class. I was going to say, I recall quite well that he got his first class tickets about a week ago.
He's that show off, that guy. I'm going to be in with
No,
the peasants.
he doesn't sit first class. I bet
He probably would. He probably
think
will.
so?
Tell every artist they need to come to Supernova.
And what's in
Supernova
here,
Australia
every
Comic Con.
artist
That was a terrible.
Go to Supernova Australia.
Terrible Australian accent.
No,
Supernova
I wasn't
Australia
trying
Comic
to
Con.
do one.
No disrespect to the Australian people. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. I love your attitude and your humor. Fantastic. That's true, Eman. Lots of folks in the West Coast. Yeah, see, it's gonna be tough.
How many
See, here's the
minutes
thing.
till Bo sends us the link?
Here's okay. This is something that people need to understand about Heroes Con and me. Typically, the plane ticket to Charlotte, North Carolina is roughly $400 a round trip.
Yep.
For roughly $400 round trip for a 5.5 hour flight from San Francisco to Charlotte. Right? Hold on. Let me go ahead and put it into perspective here. Going in the different direction and spending $400 on a plane ticket will take me to Hawaii in 5.5 hours. So if you tell someone, hey, you have a choice between going to Hawaii or to Charlotte, North Carolina for the same price, where would you go? Who's going to say Charlotte, North Carolina? See, that is my dilemma. That is my life right there. Rob, me, there's other people here on the West Coast that can spend the same amount of money going to Hawaii or going to Charlotte. But it's not about going to a con and hunting for comic books. No. It is to go meet the friends that we've made in YouTube. It's to go meet people that we've talked to literally for years but have never met in person. It's to be able to shake the hand of a person you consider a friend whose hand you've never shook. It's to go have a beer with a buddy who you've never met in person. And I think for me, that takes precedence over going to Hawaii. No, Hawaii is just way more important. I apologize. No, Hawaii. I would. That's crazy talk right there. Who shaking hands with someone you've never met or Hawaii? Hawaii.
Get that fucking hand out of my
fucking idiot.
I've come to appreciate people more with meeting them in person at Heroes Con. Like I got to see them at a whole different level than just talking to them, on YouTube or watching their videos. You know, like.
Same.
And that's true. You're gonna get more of the real them in person than you are behind a camera. We are limited as to who we can really be in front of a microphone, in front of a camera, in front of an audience and whatnot. And I get it. We're a little bit more reserved here. But once you're there, fuck, dude, you're gonna see a whole different side of other people, and that's the most exciting part right there. Do you bend the rules? Are you the kind of person that has dark humor and I will find it amusing? Tell me here, drop, let me know in the comments. Things like that, that's what I want to see. I want to see the half of you, the side of you that I don't get to see when I do see you behind the camera. Good point.
So have you found a spooning partner yet?
Rob. Duh. He lives 30 minutes away from me. I'm just going to keep it local. It's familiar to me. I legit know his curves. It's okay. And I'm very much okay with sleeping in the same bed with another dude who's going to Comic-Con for the sake of saving money to go to the con. I'm very much okay with, as long as you can deal with my CPAP machine, because I sleep with the sleep apnea machine. I'm a dude that's got sleep apnea, ADHD, sleep apnea. My girlfriend has a winner in her bed every night. Maybe I should stop drinking beer. But yeah, that's the one thing I'm looking forward to, is really just meeting my friends, and legitimately meeting my friends, other people who I've shared a love of a certain geekdom with, and that we can, fellowship with afterwards, and have a drink and some appetizers afterwards, and that's the part. See, I'm paying this money to go hang out with people I want to meet for the first time who I know, and that's the more exciting part about going to Heroes Con. It seems like a lot of people.
I'm forward to this sub place. I think it was Rob who was telling me about it.
The what place?
Some place that sells Philly cheesesteaks. It's right near the con.
I'm down. Let's do it.
All right, so Bo sent Eman. Thanks for having me on. Bo sent me the link. I'll see you in a few minutes.
No, you won't. Bo didn't send me the link. What a jerk. Yeah, I gotta go look for the comics that I'm gonna show on Bo's channel. How many are you bringing signed?
I have a few. I have some from Stephanie, but I'm bringing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm only gonna bring 5. I'm not gonna monopolize his stream,
Yep.
even though I know, I would tell you, unless he has Stan Lee, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna win this.
I'm only bringing 2, and I got all y'all beat.
You probably do, Kevin. You've lived long enough to see everyone, so I get it. I will believe it.
Eman, thank you for having me, sir. Really, really enjoyed it.
Thanks for coming by, Vox. I'm about to end this here, too, so I can go get the comics. Before everyone leaves, though, hold on. Before everyone leaves real fast, let us know what's going on with your channel, Vox. Let's go ahead and start with you first.
Again, Eman, always great talking to you. I got to meet Red. I got to meet Michael. I got to meet Lawrence. Sorry, been a long night. Got to talk to Collectibles through Astonish again. I always talk to Kevin, so it's nothing new, but it's always good catching up with him. But What do I have coming up? Some upcoming pre-recorded videos from packages from the community, and maybe a live stream here or there. And anybody's welcome. You guys, anybody.
Love it. Kevin, before you go, what's going on with your channel?
Monday Night Trivia, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Starts out with a little AI jingle.
Astonished, what about you?
Just real quick, I think Mark was asking how to store the books, I guess, for the going to like the Comic-Con.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I use the BCW Store Folio. I think that
Yeah,
pretty much is a pretty good thing to use if you're not familiar.
Yeah, you get 2 of them for $30.
Yes.
Amazon, I think.
Yep.
Ooh, I gotta look into that.
Send me the link, Box.
Yeah, I'll look into that.
I bought them on Amazon. What, you want me to send you the link, Kevin?
Oh, I got the link now. All right. He lets me.
I don't have it, so somebody send it to me. You probably don't have mine.
I'll send it to you later, Kevin.
All right, going back to you, Astonish. Anything coming up on your channel?
Yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff I need to unbox and do. I got some original art that I actually picked up from C3 that I still haven't shown, and yeah, it's a lot of stuff. I mean, I've got a lot of content that I've already made. I just haven't put it out because I think after I do it, I just feel like, okay, I've de-stressed. I feel better about whatever I was ranting about. I'm like, I don't need to drop this video or whatever. But yeah, I've got some stuff I gotta share out there. I won a mystery box from CGC that I need to do.
Nice.
Man, you have a lot of stuff going on there, man.
Yeah,
I like it.
Definitely.
And then here on this channel, I'm converting to doing tech transformers, gaming, and comic books. So keep an eye out on my channel because I'm releasing like tech shorts and funnies, gaming clips. I'm gaming once in a while. Here on this channel, I play Fragpunk, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Apex Legends. Also, keep an eye out because I have to bring back the comic book community. I'm gonna be doing a review of the Image Transformer comics one by one from a G1 Transformer fan. So you're gonna get the perspective of a fan who's been there since the beginning. Ta-da! So keep an eye out on that. I am going to be working on that one right there. So thank you to everyone, people in the chat who came by to hang out, people who are here on the panel, everyone who came by and spent a little bit of time with me tonight. Truly, truly appreciate this once in a while hangout. So I'll let you guys go. Everyone else, talk to you guys soon. Peace.
Good night.
Hold up. Hope you're ready for the next episode. Hey.